was just steel wool on the front. I was just kind of like moving it over. And I was like, oh my God.
No.
Get it out of
You
here.
just told the world what you do.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. We got some people we're going to introduce here in a minute. Yeah, we'll get this going, though. Mike is here in the house. You know that's right. We got plenty of shit to talk about here. All right. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
So did you see the bikers, single bikers looking for a riding partner Facebook page?
No.
It's been taken over by like trolls, and it's hilarious.
Well, okay, we'll get to that in just a second because I want to tell you about it. Okay, we got to introduce everybody. Welcome to Sugar's office, everybody. We got some new people on, or a new person on here today. Mr. Dusty Grant, going to be playing at the River Festival in Wichita, Kansas. Singer, songwriter, and I can't wait to talk about the jiu-jitsu thing.
Awesome.
I think that's fucking cool as shit. Miss Katie Gette, spelled Gettee. It's her fault. She told me it's like spaghetti, Getty. So I've been spelling it wrong for what, a year?
Yeah, like a year.
A year I've been spelling this shit wrong. It's Gettee.
Well, I didn't know if that was like a like for your comedy. I didn't know if that was like a moniker.
See,
like Katie Spaghetti, like a clever,
Petty spaghetti.
Petty spaghetti, pretty petty.
That's what you need to do. Start spelling it like Getty.
Well, that's not even her real last name.
Yeah, he made me take his abomination of like Dutch crap name that like I can't use
well, why is
anywhere.
your name Doornbas then?
That's
Then we got John Doornbas down here on the end.
Hi.
And then he looking pretty today. Look at his them shoes.
My name sucks.
Some fucking cool fucking shoes. You can see your pants. You can see it.
Those are plus size women's capris.
Plus size women's capris.
That's what they are.
They look great.
I like them.
They're shiny.
I'm jealous of the whole.
They're really shiny.
Yeah, they're good. They're good pants. I'm a little jealous.
You do have some style going on.
This whole outfit was like less than $10.
Roll yourself a fatty. Make yourself a drink. Do a line of Coke. Do a Xanax, whatever you need to do. No meth. We do not condone the meth.
Yeah.
But hold on tight. Here we go.
You're going to do all of them.
Okay, so we're now, what was we saying? See, I always lose track of everything.
I don't remember.
The single biker's face.
Oh, it made me think of you. Right? So what happened is like a bunch of it's great because this group is like, I'm not saying this about like most bikers or any bikers. Most bikers I've met are really great people, but this specific group is like really racist and like homophobic.
Oh no shit.
And so like a bunch of gays just like went on there and just started just posting just like really gay stuff, and just like people are just getting so upset. They're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like they couldn't believe it. It's just like people like, oh, I want to ride your bike, daddy, and like making out, and these people just can't handle it. And so they closed the group and started another one, and I joined it. And I'm just like collecting the gayest things I could possibly find because I love everything gay, and I will be infiltrating that as well. I am just sad that I'm late to the party.
Yeah, I had no.
It's quite good content. It's excellent, and when people get upset about like. Is it any group of people that get upset about people's like sexual orientation or anything like that, just freaking out over just everything is very fun.
Like my tweet, like I was telling you earlier, I tweeted James Woods, hey, I used to like you until I saw your political views, and them fucking Trump fucking lovers came out. You want to talk evil? And I'm sitting here reading the shit going, that fucking shit cracks me up. I like when they attack me.
Yeah, I like trolls. I appreciate a good trolling.
Yeah, go ahead and attack the fuck out of me.
I really like to go like, you go on anything and you just take the opposite position, whether that's really what you believe it or not. Just to see how many people you can get.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
can
there's
say-
been times if you're the first person to post,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it's like something like that, like, okay, whatever you fucking did, or whatever it is. And then it's just boom, 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 and this and you can't even keep up.
Oh, no.
You know,
I'm such a lefty. I'm such a lefty. I can't go online with the saying like I don't like pretzel goldfish. I'm like, of course you don't like pretzel goldfish, you snowflake.
Just look
They're
at it.
delicious.
Oh, that was
You know.
that was my favorite one. When they threw the snowflake at me, it was like, oh, thank you. 'Cause
Like
I really
he
am.
looks real fragile, doesn't he, guys?
I am a snowflake.
He's just
I
a
cried.
delicate.
I
too
cried.
delicate.
I cried watching Jumanji today, so don't start on me.
You did,
Yeah.
dude. Have you seen the preview for Christopher Robin yet?
No.
I was hungover yesterday. The preview for Christopher Robin, which is like Christopher Robin is the kid from Winnie the Pooh. If you don't remember, he's all grown up, and like Pooh has to come and save him from his like career overtaking his family or whatever. So I was hungover. I was like, oh, that looks cute. Watched the preview. Full on Keening sobbed the entire thing. Like if anybody else had been in the house, they would just assume that I cried like somebody died. Like I was like, ah! Like for the first 30 seconds.
And she's like texting me. She's like, just watch Christopher Robin trailer.
I love
Sobbing like a
I
bitch.
love
Fucking
it.
shit. I can't go see this in the theater.
I'll get
be
kicked
arrested.
out, you know? Like, but like, so like the first
Gotta be
30
shook.
seconds, it's like a kid and then like Pooh, and Pooh's like, what Pooh? Like, I can't do Pooh's voice or else I'd be much more successful than I am. But it's just Pooh's like, what will happen when you forget me? And he's like, I'll never forget you, Pooh. Not even when I'm 100, silly old bear. I'm like, oh my god!
G, like a digital movie, or
Yeah,
No, it's like rated R.
that would be sweet.
It's just like,
Super
who's back?
morbid.
And this
Yeah.
time,
Who's back in
it's
Yeah.
shit.
He's
He's got to bring
fucking
him back.
pissed.
He's got to bring him back from a meth habit. Pooh's back.
Bring him
and
back
save
from
the
a
day.
meth
If anybody's on meth, it's gonna be
Like a
Tigger.
really, yeah, that's probably true.
Oh,
He
yeah,
Tigger
yeah.
might be on.
Bounce
that.
around on
Yeah,
that fucking
yeah.
tail and shit. You know, he's all wild.
Did anybody else always think that Rabbit was a dick?
Baby.
I don't really remember enough of that.
You don't want to talk about Winnie the like fine. You guys don't remember Winnie the Pooh.
It's
Whatever.
a gritty reboot.
Yeah, that'd be,
It's a
that would be
gritty
pretty good.
reboot.
Super dark Winnie the Pooh
The
reboot.
animation looks good. They
That
look
would
like
be
stuffed
awesome.
animals, which is what they're supposed to look
See,
like.
Directed by Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
would,
perfect
I would
time.
appreciate that.
Hey, Barb, is JoJo up?
Yeah.
Bring her here. We got to bring JoJo back on.
I don't see her.
Oh, she's hiding.
Oh.
Is that the little kitten?
Yeah.
The price
She was
of
out
fame.
on the wheel well of the truck on the
No.
driveway.
That is her brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you
I
ready
was
for
like,
this?
how
I
did
already
that
had to
happen?
learn. I already had to learn two new names today. Now I gotta learn the cats.
This is
Yeah,
hilarious
hurry up.
because, okay, this is how this rolls. I was
Write it out.
changing the oil on my bike. My crawl space is open, so the crawl space breathes. Well, I look up and I've been feeding this mama cat for 4 years. And I knew she had just had kittens, like Monday. And this is Wednesday. I look up and she is hauling a kitten under my crawl space. So it's like, okay, well, fuck this. So I close the crawl space.
Yeah.
Sure enough, she comes dragging up 2 more. And they're stuck together by their umbilical cords. That's how young they are.
Wow.
She didn't eat it all, which I wouldn't
Oh
eat
my
that shit
God.
either.
Yeah, that's morbid.
But she comes
Birth is
bouncing up.
disgusting.
She's got one by the head, and that's the one that died. And she's got this one dragging along.
Sugar's office.
This is some deep kitty cat shit.
It's getting kind of real.
So she goes to the crawl space, and it's closed. So she drops the tube. And then she sees my laundry room, which is in my garage, is open. So she grabs them up and is going to head for the laundry room. Well, being the speedy old man I am, I shut that laundry room. She drops them and hisses at me and runs off. So it's like, well, I got that kitty cat box out on my porch. So I stuck him in there.
Oh.
And then she's trying to put him back in the crawl space. And it's like, bitch, she's trying to drag him off the porch into the crawl space. I'm standing at the end of the porch going, bitch, really? I'm standing right here. It ain't happening, motherfucker. So she hauls him off. Well, here about 2 weeks ago, and she's looking hot as fuck today.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
I
Dad.
just didn't want to blast
I
that.
do love your wife.
I know, who doesn't?
But, so
Trump
a
supporters.
couple weeks ago, this little black and white motherfucker showed up. That's a little boy. And anybody wants this kitten, please, he's beautiful. He's
They're
beautiful.
pretty cute.
Look at the shit on Facebook. He's cute as fuck. But so I feed Mama, I feed her baby boy from last year, the only
Kitten
survivor.
Industries.
I feed this little kitten, and then I got Mama, or the little baby in here that I've had since it was 2 days old, and she'll be 8 weeks tomorrow.
You're doing a good thing. Save the kittens.
I'm a bitch.
Save the kittens.
I became a bitch, man.
Well,
I'm the crazy
you're-
cat man
you're
of the
good.
neighborhood.
Well, that's all right.
It really
I
is.
don't
Just
see
start
anything
wearing
wrong
a
with
flowery
that.
hat.
I love this little shit.
I got a collection of hats that you would look great in now that you have all these cats.
Collection
An
of
old-
hats.
An old cat
Cats.
lady.
Cool.
So Dusty, tell us about some shit.
Thank you. That's where I was
Some
going.
He
shit.
doesn't like to talk about himself.
No.
But he's really talented. I've seen him
So where are
perform
you
several
from? Are you
times.
from Wichita?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
What the fuck? are you
never
doing in
mind.
Wichita?
I came down here for my
Gross.
job, which is a sales job. I came down here when I finished school.
Pushes
So I've
meat.
been in Wichita for
School was in college or school was in high school?
college.
College?
Yes. So I
Kindergarten.
graduated from the University of Nebraska at Omaha, and then I came down here. I've been doing my career. I've been in the same career for 14 years. It's a great job. I'm super grateful to have it. But
How old are you?
Yes.
How old a young man are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, you're young. You're
Yeah.
the same age as my daughter.
Feeling older by the day.
Well, not. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So, and what kind of music do you even play?
I play. I don't know. It's hard for me to really classify it. It's just dark acoustic rock.
Really?
It's really not, not too country, not too singer songwriter. I'm a really big grunge fan, like Nirvana, STP, that kind of stuff, Alice in Chains. So that's kind of the influences behind what I do.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, how many guys are in? You got a band?
No, it's just,
It's
just
like-
me.
It's
Oh,
like
it's
what
just
Aaron
you.
Lewis
Yeah.
should have
Really?
sounded like.
Yeah.
Right on, brother.
Yep.
See,
Just
I don't
me.
know
No one to
anything
blame
about
when
this
I
guy.
screw
There was
up.
I
gonna
didn't
be
do
there
it.
was gonna be more people, but nobody likes him.
Yeah, I don't play well.
Oh, you're
with
like
others.
No,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear because
Now,
I
what
got
was-
all
what was
these
your last
haters.
band?
I love
I
my
always
haters.
forget the name.
No, he was
The
great.
last band,
He's
the one I did online, or the one that gigged here.
Like the one that gigged here.
Oh,
like
Empire Falling.
Empire Falling. What was the last online band?
That was Borgia.
You had an online band?
Well, yeah, it was a group of guys that
How does that work?
put up. They basically put up a thing for an audition for a singer. So a friend of mine sent me a deal. He's like, "Dude, this is you. You should definitely. This is right up your alley." So I sent them. I went in the studio and recorded vocals over a track that they sent me, and then I sent it to them. And eventually made it into the band. But that was right at the same time I was starting to do my solo stuff, and I put out my first song. And people were reacting to that, and I saw that I was, I had some opportunities to gig, which is what I really like to do and what I want to do. So I just decided to pursue the solo thing, full head of steam, and that's what I'm doing now.
The money goes in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not any money. The money. The
What money?
counts.
What
money.
Wichita band makes money?
Did you tell this guy we made money? Oh.
I get paid so much for comedy
Yeah.
that it's just I don't even have to have a
Yeah,
job.
Just breaking it in. Yeah.
Oh, here, Mom.
This is one of the kittens we were just
I
talking
don't want. I
about.
can get it myself, but Joe told me not to get off camera.
No, she.
What
No,
is it? Wellers and Water.
she.
Thank you so
Water
much.
and
You're
water
sweet.
is wonderful.
Wellers and Water is the way to go.
So, here's JoJo.
I can't compete with
She's
that.
back. And she's cute as fuck, ain't she? Oh, JoJo.
JoJo.
I'm gonna touch him.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Yeah, look. Now, she might. I don't know, because
I don't know.
she's never been around anybody but me or Barb.
Oh, she's not a fan. Okay.
See, let me show
Yeah.
let me show you some shit.
Take
Oh,
that.
No, look.
She's not a
look
fan
at
of
this shit.
Take that.
Look at this shit.
You're all
And
bit
that
up.
shit, look, and that's blood, Jack.
It's not worth it.
That is
No.
blood.
It's not worth
Are those
Come on,
track
Dusty.
marks? Have you been using again?
It's not. It's not.
Joe, no.
Maybe she'll like you.
I'm being
No.
She doesn't
attacked
like
by
me.
my
No, I'm good.
I'll
I'm
tell you
good.
that.
I'm not.
I've never had a kitten hiss in my face. That's
Oh.
usually they're just like don't care. They're just like.
See, JoJo's, I guarantee you she's freaking out because she's literally never been around anybody.
I'm also loud.
I can't imagine why a kid would be scared in here.
We're a bunch of yelly boys.
Little Sammy was here last week with,
Yelly
a couple
boy.
weeks ago with
Jay.
Jay.
Uh-huh.
And little Sam snatched her up, and this little fucker about crapped her fucking self. She looked at her, and I'm sorry, Sammy, we got a full house. She said something.
Yeah, I love her though.
I do too.
But I don't know where she'd go. I guess she
I
could
love
hide.
that
She could go
little
under the table.
Her little skinny. She would. She'd be in between your legs. We had that conversation.
Oh God,
remember?
not again.
She wants to eat that pussy so bad. She
Oh,
can't
that's
stand it.
ridiculous. Yeah. You'll never get this. You'll never get this. We can talk
Do you
about
know
it.
Sam
We can talk about it.
Sam?
Davis, little Sammy? She
No.
was Elijah. Do you know Elijah?
No.
Elijah Graves.
No, I don't know a lot of people.
No, Dusty's a good, upstanding American.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
got 4 kids.
know these
No,
fucking
I-
kids.
I'm-
That's a good dad.
These
full.
degenerate fucks. He's
I
a-
have twin boys that are going to be 2. My daughter is 8, and then my stepdaughter's 13.
Holy shit.
So you
Twin
just want
boys.
to like kill yourself all the
Holy
time?
shit.
No.
At least they're boys instead of girls.
Yeah, 2
I would
boys.
rather have
2.
penises than vaginas.
And the boys were
We know.
We know,
We
sugar.
know, sugar.
the boys were a crazy story,
Oh,
man.
fucking I meant that in the nicest way.
It's
You
alright.
fuckers.
You're a leather daddy.
Jesus
It's fine.
Christ.
I love leather daddies.
Okay.
Hey, maybe he's like, oh, I gotta check out that biker group.
Come on.
He's like want to get out of that
Give
biker. now.
JoJo a close
So
up.
Dusty, like, tell us about like Dusty's really sweet. He's a really good guy. He's taking his wife on like a
Aw,
great date
JoJo.
night tonight.
Yeah.
That's the plan,
He's-
yes.
Oh, all right.
You made it around,
We're
okay.
gonna go see some live music. He's gonna eat some ass.
No.
No,
I don't.
you have to eat ass. I just found this out yesterday. What movie did what movie did we watch?
You have to.
We watched some
Okay,
movie
Okay.
that you have to eat ass.
You have to. That's under Trump's America.
No,
You have
nobody's
to eat
eating my
ass.
But you can eat your old lady's ass.
Yeah.
All you want to do is good for you.
Is it?
As long as you. What was it? Which movie
You
was it?
have to. You better do it.
God damn, it was fucking funny. Everybody had to eat ass.
Ali Wong
Oh
had a
my
very good
God.
special where she said, like, stop being a baby and eat your husband's ass.
No,
She's very funny. She's funnier than me.
no, I don't mind eating a woman's ass, but ain't no not going near my ass.
Well, when
Total
you think
favorite.
about like a man's ass, there's a lot of
It's your
hair.
prerogative, you know.
My
Each
husband's
style.
like
You
a hairy
nicknamed
guy.
your boyfriend toilet paper?
My boyfriend is Charmin soft toilet paper.
Ooh, Charmin.
Does anybody else notice those bears are like freakishly excited about wiping their asses? Like that's their whole life.
Because they don't have lint. They don't have lint on their butts.
But like, why are they that excited about it? Like that's all they do. Like, did you see the vacation commercial where it was just like it says like, oh no, they have one-ply toilet paper. And it's like, don't worry, honey, I brought the Charmin. And it's just like, oh great, and then they dancing with the toilet paper and just like I don't know, that family's weird.
They're all just like having a
They
mayday
talk about
parade.
like they talk about wiping their butts like way too much.
Well, like they even had one where they were like, okay, that's like
you're shit
just
in the woods.
They even had one where they admitted that it was creepy.
Well, yeah, are
They
there,
were
did?
just like, yeah, they had like one where like all the kids and like grandma and grandpa are all just like, no, toilet paper, and then like the mom's like, okay, this is just creepy.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
They got my feedback because that's a bit I do. Entourage time.
So did you guys know the name for a group of ravens?
flock.
I just learned this, that ravens, like the bird,
Flock.
it's actually a conspiracy.
A conspiracy of
Yeah,
ravens.
there's like a bunch of these
That
things.
is so
Like,
bad.
Conspiracy
That's
of Raven
metal.
sounds
They're-
like fucking right.
yeah.
Sounds like
Conspiracy
something.
And,
of
like,
ravens.
My nipples just got
Yeah,
hard.
like,
Sounds like
that's
something to
metal.
do with Trump.
and so like, and then like a group of crows is called a murder of crows.
It's not even more
Are you
metal.
serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I'm dead serious. And then there's like a murmuring of starlings.
I'm gonna go.
A gaggle of
you could be
goose.
I'm gonna go copyright these names
Like
real quick. What
Mercury,
was the first one?
Good.
No one take it. It's mine.
I think that one
I'm
is taken.
Googling this shit.
There's a
Conspiracy of
flamboyance of flamingos.
A flamboyance of
That's my
flamingos.
Yeah, that would be a good like
I love
name
that.
of a gay club name. usually?
That would, wouldn't
Flamboyance.
But I just want to know like, who's coming up with these. They're just like it's a bitch of turkeys.
I
like
saw
what?
a bitch of turkeys
Do you
on
know?
my way
Do
to
you know
work.
what about geese? Do you know?
A gaggle.
A gaggle.
Yeah.
Gaggle.
What are some other birds
Yeah.
we can talk about?
Call in 316-618-4290.
Yeah,
Talking
give us a
about
call. Why
names
is everybody
of-
calling?
names
A
of
group
Call
birds.
it. Call us to make sure we're working.
A group of turkeys is called a jive.
A jive.
I like
Oh
a
shit! God damn it!
jive turkey.
Oh my!
I don't know why
God.
that's an insult because I really
I
feel
know.
like I would love to see
Was
a
that
jive turkey.
racist?
I would feel cool.
Against
if
white
someone
Nothing
called
you
it
say against white people is racist. We can take it. We've dished it out enough. Call me whatever you
That ain't
want.
no
A
shit.
group of
You're
toucans
right.
is called
You
a
know what I mean?
motherfucker.
Like
There were 22 cans in that motherfucker.
you can't be racist against white people. You're just probably right. That's the thing. Like
You know what? And a lot of people should be racist against white people because there's a lot of fucking white people that really fucking suck.
that's true.
Oh,
no!
Like Dusty.
Oh, if Mama was bartending, you're fucked. Mama's a
You're the worst white person.
Sorry.
I
I don't know
told
what I did, man.
I don't know what
I
you
didn't know I was gonna get attacked.
I told
This is an intervention.
I'm back into
We're talking about some shit,
You're
Dusty.
terrible. You're terrible. You put you to the test in here. It's a pressure cooker.
I think he's cute. I'm
No,
still
he's
good.
a- no, he's the
I
fucking
see what
coolest.
you're doing to me, Doornbas.
This is before we take
No, he's
you
the
out.
coolest dude. He's been at, one thing that he does have going on that he somehow hasn't gotten around to plugging yet is he just did a music video.
with shattered glass films.
Oh! We'll talk about that here after you guys discuss this.
Yeah.
I would love to hear this.
Here, I'm gonna show this. This like, I'll get my big
I've
old
seen it before.
Since
blood
you're
out
doing
of here.
that,
Shattered
hey,
glass.
honey,
is amazing.
bring me a cigarette, please.
Shattered glass. Is
You need a
amazing.
cigarette?
No, Mama, bring me one.
Okay. Oh yeah, but like seriously, they do good shit. You should look it up.
Yeah, except they are racist against old people. They
Yeah.
only want to hire people in 35.
Ages.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Doesn't he
I
beautiful,
look
you guys?
young. I'm
You look viral. You look at your hair.
You look viral.
viral. Is what I
You
meant.
said
You're
viral.
viral,
viral,
big
bro.
old dick on. Well, you guys can go back and see my dick. It's not that
Look
big.
at that
Yeah,
hair.
it's look, yeah.
And
Everyone in here has sweet
It's
hair. But
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah.
We'll flip it out again. I can't.
No.
I'm not fucking.
Go
any,
back
I'm
and-
not
I am
touching
not
any
taking my
penis
dick
that's
out
in
again.
Raiders pajama pants, though.
I
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Still a chief.
Raiders fan.
Raiders, baby.
I
Very
forget.
bad.
I forget. Are you a Chiefs fan?
I am.
Okay.
Oh. Don't you guys suck?
Yeah. Every single year.
Fucking kicked your ass last year.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I just want to see because are you a true Chief fan?
Fucking strong.
You know, the last year, I kind of lost touch with the NFL just because I've been busy.
Yeah.
And then it started getting
So political.
so political that I don't really like it. Like, 'cause when I sit down to watch a game, I want to just sit down and chill and watch spectacular feats by
Thank
amazing
you,
athletes.
but-
That's all I want to see.
Thank you.
Regardless of the position, not taking either side, I don't think that has any place in entertainment.
Well, see, and there you
You
go
know,
too.
and then they're
though,
selling ads for that, and
but,
it's just
but this is the
I don't
one thing
like it.
I've got a real problem with about that. They have tried to make it something about the national anthem. It's not about the national anthem.
Right.
It's never about the national
But when
anthem.
Tim Tebow.
Wait.
Okay, I got a lot.
But it was
I'm holding back.
It was about racial violence
She's bringing
to
Tebow
the
into this.
cops, or the cops shooting black people for fucking no reason.
Keep coming. Fuck the police.
No shit. Fuck the police.
I hope I don't get pulled over on the way home.
I'm all about that fucking straight out
If I was
comedy
the
shit.
police, I'd be
But-
Jason.
It's probably like,
Yeah.
hey, she doesn't like us.
But
He's like, I was actually on the police force for 3
it's
years.
sports.
What, really?
Sports.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Just like
he would be a good cop.
government.
There's good cops.
And church and state
Somewhere.
supposed to be separate. Da 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 da.
Not in one film.
Whatever somebody's beliefs are, is what their belief is. Okay, you want us to stay in the locker room, so we'll all just stay in the locker room. And after the national anthem's over, we'll come out. We'll all
That's what
stand in
they
there.
used to do.
We'll stand in there with our hands over our hearts, and we'll feel good about everything. And you know what? Fuck you. Then we'll come out and play.
For me, it's teach their own. You know, I mean,
Yeah. Well, isn't that what we're about?
Yeah,
The United States?
I just don't. I don't even like to get into the political aspect of it because I used to like football. I used to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it just and now like any post you go on, if a team that you like posts something about a player, news or whatever, the commenting and the discussion automatically turns to
Evil.
politics.
Right.
And
And,
it's just
evil.
this
and
like,
that's true.
It's just attacking.
That's
Everybody
trolls.
attacking it.
It's-
Like you were saying earlier.
Like,
Trolls.
It's a-
yeah, like,
but here's
let's
the
talk
deal.
about the game. Let's talk about
I
let's
agree.
talk about his 9
The
catches.
players.
What-
Yeah.
Because we can ignore when like a player is a rapist or a wife beater.
Oh,
or
hello,
you get over that instantly.
Oh, don't even get me
That's
started.
terrible.
But like, if you want to take a
terrible.
platform for what you believe, I absolutely believe that players have the right to do that. But here's the thing: when Tim Tebow took a knee to protest abortion, I'm like, sorry, get a vagina before you want to tell me what I can do with mine. Okay, like, good player-ish, not really, whatever. But like, everyone was like, oh, that's so great, like, good for him. That's just
I don't
amazing.
think there's any place for that either.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of belief, I don't think there's any place for that either. I think it should be football. I turned on a football game to watch football. I want to hear about football.
Well, you're at work.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to
As
watch
a football
you
player,
dance.
you're at work, and what they can and can't tell you what you can and cannot do at work. Really, like I couldn't just like get down on one knee with like I get like an order for a pasta I don't want to make, I suppose. But I don't know. I lost kind of interest. Like I loved football. It was an escape for me. I kind of just couldn't get like into it so much last year because like the current political climate just seems so much more important than like what my shitty team was doing. So when we lost in like the playoffs or like not even got the
Who's your
playoffs,
team?
the Chiefs.
Oh, the chefs.
Why do people say the chefs like that's like a negative thing?
Because look at you.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of lost interest in it. Just being busy too. It's like if you sit down, you don't have 5 hours to spare. You know, you sit
It's
down.
so long,
Because
yeah.
I mean, it's like okay, there's a punt, commercial, punt return, commercial. Coach
just
wiped
end
his ass, commercial.
I
Coach
just end
hits
up-
his ball,
I
commercial.
get so
What-
drunk by the time that the game's over. I was like, oh, we'll win!
Well, yeah, and I don't know. I just I
You
lost
dedicate
interest in
4
it.
hours to watching it, and it's just like, oh, what happened?
It's
You're
hard for
what
me.
you're
I can't
really
sit
doing.
still that long.
I hate to interrupt and correct, but like what you're doing most of the time is like wandering in and out from the patio from like drinking and smoking
Mark,
long
can I have
enough
a
to go,
cigarette?
It's
long
just
enough to
kinda-
be like, what's going on? Oh, fuck you!
Oh, that sucks!
Fuck you! And then you're just like, and then at the next commercial, you like disappear again.
It's just kind of on. It's like
Someone
you're
goes,
back.
yeah, you're like, did we do something good?
I like the
I'm
NFL
hungry.
When I go eat. I like the NFL when I go eat hot wings and they're on a big screen.
There you go.
Sweet.
God,
There
hot
you-
wings sound
You know
good.
what?
Yeah,
You know what? That is so
That's
true.
a stiff drink,
It's
Mama.
great.
Thank you, Grandma.
Good Lord.
She-
No, I'm not saying I
she
don't
knows
like
how-
it.
Hey, just bring a bottle of water, please.
I'm saying like I might need to
Bring
take a
water.
nap. I'm gonna take a
Can I
nap.
get a bottle of water as well, please?
Yeah.
Sugar, can I steal one of those from me?
Yes, you can.
But yeah, anyway, NFL is
Yeah.
So I want to
So-
know more. No, I got to dig deeper into the world of Dusty Grant.
okay.
Tell us about the jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu is something I've been doing for.
Is that a Joe Rogan thing?
You know, Joe Rogan is a black belt. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he's a
Big
black
influence.
belt.
Thank you very much.
You know,
Thank you.
I like Joe since he's been on the UFC. I'm a big fan of MMA, and I like his
I would love a
commentary.
bottle of water too.
And I liked him on
You can
Fear
have this one.
Factor, and I didn't even know he was a comic and had his podcast. I just thought he was cool, and then I found out he had his podcast. And yeah, he's an influence, but
Oh yeah.
jiu-jitsu is something that I found when I was kind of going through a rough spot, and I needed something constructive to put some aggression into.
Instead of drugs.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, instead of something negative, it's a positive thing, you know? And I just kind of fell in love with it. It's a super rough sport, but it's really enriching, and you know, it's done a lot for me mentally, physically, everything. It's amazing. I've been training almost 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Right on. So do you do like competitions? of
I
any kind?
used to. Since I got a little bit older and like I got my purple belt, you know, things have been crazy with family and stuff like that, and competing takes a certain level of commitment.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause you're going up against dudes that are, you know, training their ass off, and you have to do the same to be able to compete at that level.
Yeah, that-
Yeah.
It was pretty intense, like on the or you know watching you work, like even though it was just stunt fighting, but yeah, like it was. I was definitely like, these guys are fucking intense.
Well, yeah, and yeah, the guy that was in the video with me was a black belt from my gym. But when we can get onto the videos here.
Oh, you did a video?
Yeah,
we did a video. We did a video.
We did a video.
We did one video,
Yeah.
and then we've got another, which is like the sequel to my first video, and it's another song.
Coming out July
July
7th.
And
7th.
this is Shattered.
Shattered Glass
You
Film.
guys did it?
Yeah, we did the first
So,
video. We
when are
did.
you going to stop discriminating against old people?
What do you want to do?
I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want me to do, I'm there.
Do you want to come garden?
You know what, man? When there's an audition for an older role, we will definitely let you know.
I think you should be a little schoolgirl.
No, I'm not doing no fucking weird shit, motherfucker.
Hey, can I ask you a question about jiu-jitsu, Dusty?
Yes.
Is it really true, like, when you're, like, up for, like, a big fight that you shouldn't come for, like, 3 days?
There's people that say that. For males, there's people that say that. I can't tell you the difference either way, really.
So you try it?
You're like, I never get laid.
I
think it'd make you really angry.
He said, "I'm coming tonight."
Well, that was what I
The
just.
thing that makes you angry, like when I used to compete and I never competed at a super high level, the thing that makes you angry is the not eating.
Well, you don't eat. How do you not eat?
You eat, but you have to eat super clean because like you try to cut weight to get in a weight class where you're going to be big for your weight class, and that's what almost everyone does. That's like almost as important in the sport as the technical aspect.
Yeah, just like
so it's like nothing but chicken and spinach for like a week.
Yeah, lean proteins, no sodium, no sugar, no carbs. Like it's just completely.
I can't do the no
It's
sodium.
just bland food.
I never did it on a level like some of the guys I train with do it, but that's
Fight milk.
Guys get super angry when
Do you know Eric Fitz?
I would be angry if I couldn't have salt. I'd be like, what?
Muscle black dude.
I don't know.
He was a bouncer at Bourbon Street for a long time. There's somebody got arms this big around. I am not fucking shit, man. Dude, that mother... Baby, bring me my phone. Son of a bitch, this my phone.
Please.
Yeah, I'd like to see that as well.
Please and thank you.
But no, I don't compete anymore. I had a couple knee surgeries.
When you got kids, man, you got to think about that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
No, there's guys out there that do it, and I love to watch guys compete in MMA and jiu-jitsu and everything. But it's
Well, that's good that you keep
Jiu-jitsu
training
is the
and
one
shit,
with a lot
though.
of floor stuff.
jiu-jitsu is like mostly groundwork.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's all submissions. You know, chokes, arm locks.
I watch a lot of those too, but it's different.
Yeah, you can definitely learn some new ways to do it.
I watch a lot of videos pertaining to that, but there's no actual fight.
I would think proper technique in that aspect would be dangerous. Because if somebody really knew how to choke somebody, they'd probably go out too quick.
Oh
gosh,
gosh, stop! Quit.
So what was that? So what was the difference? I know that you and your partner for the video that's coming out on July 7th
from Shattered Glass Films
for Done So Much.
Yes.
It's the follow-up video to it. Kind of follows a story arc from the first video. If you've seen the first video, all crashed down. It's on YouTube. It's blowing up. It's fantastic.
It's done well.
So what I wanted to ask you though, because we actually were able to get like a Hollywood stunt coordinator.
Yes.
Yeah, this cool Australian dude. Like at first, I thought I didn't know that he was Australian.
Yeah,
so
I thought
he was
he
was like, good day, and I was like,
well, you just walk around talking like that.
Yeah, like this guy.
Yeah, but this guy, he had a very impressive resume of stuff he's been a stuntman on, or I can't remember.
Pirates of the Caribbean was one. Mad Max. But he came in. It was the Australian guy that John was talking about that they brought in for a fight scene in the next video that I have coming out. So we have like he said, a Hollywood stunt.
A fight scene?
Yeah, we had a Hollywood stunt coordinator, and it was you and a buddy of yours that you spar with.
Yes, Dane Swearingen.
Dane Swearingen. He was super cool to work with too, but.
Dane's a lethal black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a very dangerous.
He was a very nice guy, but he was very intimidating.
He kills me every time I roll with him. He's a monster.
But so they were kind of giving you like a crash course in cinematic fighting,
right?
And I know that you were saying that was kind of difficult for you having formal training.
It is, yeah, and it's in the stand-up aspect of it, the striking aspect. I have way less training than I do in the jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. I've been kickboxing for a few years, so you do learn the basic techniques, the strategies, but you're not really refined to where some of these high-level guys are. But the striking, cinematic, and real is completely different.
Like how so?
Well, the first thing is when I'm throwing a punch tight, and I'm trying to throw punches straight, and you're coming right back to protect your face. It's tactical. And in the cinematic aspect, it's like these big dramatic wide swings. Where in real life,
You get your ass
where in
kicked.
real life, you get hit in the face 3 times while you're swinging that arm out. You know,
Yeah.
the second the arm goes like that, someone's gonna go bang, bang, bang.
Well, I remember you being like, I don't want people to watch this and think I don't know how to fight. But like watching I mean, I've gotten to see a little bit of the playback, and you know, it does look a lot more like that. It looks a lot grittier and ugly and just kind of like a street brawl. But no, it was interesting to see you guys doing this, because you're like this, because you just every step of the way it was just like, no, you just sweep the leg here.
Well, I think,
That sugar glass. You guys got that sugar glass, like beer bottles that are made out of like glass.
How was that, by the way?
Heads.
that was
cool.
It was,
We broke it on the
So
back.
this is going to be some really cool shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
Well,
they
where
were
does this
$15
come
a
out?
piece,
July
I would just
7th.
do that all the
On
time.
YouTube?
Yeah, it would be YouTube.
YouTube, we're gonna have an
everywhere,
event
all
at the
over
Elbow
damn
Room.
place.
So, well, okay.
I have a big
Well,
release
no, wait a
party.
minute. Let's go ahead and plug it. Where are they going to be able to find it on YouTube? At your
You can
website,
find it on my
Shattered Glass?
channel. It's just search Dusty Grant. I'll have it up on the website.
On the
Search,
day of the
uh,
release.
Shattered Glass will have it too.
Yeah. On
Search
the day of the
Dusty
release,
Grant's
we're gonna-
channel.
Yeah, on the day.
This is so cool.
Who doesn't want to search his channel, you guys?
No shit.
I'm sure it's in great shape.
John,
Yeah.
I am impressed, man.
No, on the day of the release, we're gonna be on Facebook and YouTube, promoting and putting links out. But on the day of the release, also at the Elbow Room, I believe. Or is this an early show?
It is. No, this one will probably start at normal time, like 10.
Like 10.
Probably doors at
Oh, good, I can go.
doors at 8 or 9.
Yeah, okay, but it's going to be a video. We're going to have a video release party. So Dusty's going to do a set.
When?
Sprout, the anti-hero from Tulsa, from Screaming Red.
He's
Baby.
cool.
Yep, I got
Sprout's
Dakota
cool.
When is
Jackson and
this?
Riley Peterson,
July 7th?
and they're 2 guys I never
Oh,
played
we
with
gotta
yet, but
be
I've
there,
heard really
guys.
good things
Well, I
about,
thought you
so.
were going to come to my show on
Baby.
the 20th.
And then at the end
Why
of the
do
show,
you do shit on Sunday night? Honey, I'm old.
I'm a chef!
I have to be at work at 7 o'clock on Monday
I don't give a
morning.
fuck. Just be tired.
No.
Good days of time I go to
No,
work.
I will
Two
not go
entirely
to work.
You'd be out of there at 10.
I will not. No.
See?
that's how it goes.
No.
I also, Lady Laughs Comedy Festival is coming up in July 20th and 21st. It's going to be a really cool thing for Wichita. It's going to be a big function.
Is it on a Sunday night?
No, it's on like I don't know
The
what July
21st is a Saturday.
If it ain't Friday or Saturday night, it ain't happening. Jack.
I'm not saying that I got
Oh,
in.
people.
Look,
You
I'm
know
not
what I'm
saying
saying.
I got in. I'm just saying I submitted a video that was pretty good, so I'm pretty sure that I'm probably going to
You're
be
hot as
performing.
fuck, too,
Probably
so.
for sure going to be.
Like, if
Like,
I'm
like
not, if I don't get you, I'll
99.999.
probably just kill myself because
it
I'll be
hasn't
like,
been confirmed, but she's confident.
Well, you're
I'm
hot as
confident.
fuck.
She's like, I nailed that interview.
yeah, I did a great job.
I love the haircut. That is
Thank
so you.
I gave her that haircut.
Yeah, he
Really?
shaved
Mhm.
it. Well, it's like, at work it's 110 degrees, and when I had long hair, I just kind of like contemplated my own death. I still do,
Contemplating my
but like it was,
Who doesn't?
it was a lot
Who
more.
doesn't?
It was a lot more
Totally,
difficult.
Yeah.
So it is. I'll probably keep it for a while.
Well, yeah. Because it's like 95
Well,
here
you
today.
can put it down. It's like it's a conservative, or like conservative look. You can still do that if you need to. Like,
Baby,
if you go to the bank.
you don't need to do anything because you look beautiful,
Well,
just the
thank
way
you.
you are.
I think
okay?
you're beautiful.
Well, that's because we're all
I was
beautiful.
waiting for you
We're
to
all
adopt me.
We're all beautiful in our own. Oh,
So, Sugar.
see, and I just got a new job.
Oh, yeah,
Well, with the same company, but
you get promoted, or
$15 hour raise. Hello.
that's more than I make it
Can I
for
borrow
now.
$15?
That's what I'm
Can I
that's what I'm
borrow?
talking about.
Can I
Borrow some money.
Can I borrow 80?
That's what's nice about being an old motherfucker.
You got experience, man. You start getting that
That earning
paper at the end.
potential.
Oh, do you want to hear a good one?
Yeah,
No.
I sure do.
State of Kansas.
I want to hear a bad one.
State of Kansas. How about go fuck yourself? Department of Labor, go fuck yourselves. You think I'm not going to fight?
I'm sure they're watching it
Wow.
right now.
Damn it,
Wow.
I know. But no, listen to this. Me being the honest old dude I am, okay, I was making $32 an hour in my last job. Got laid off. I had an offer from a company here in this town for $21 an hour. And I said, no, I don't think so.
30%.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
That's
happening.
fast math.
So now,
Yeah, it was Dusty. Shit.
so now,
Ish. 30-ish.
the fucking state said, me being the honest fucker I am, I tell them, I declined this job, da 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 da, and they said, oh, you ain't getting no more unemployment, bitch. You should have took that job. That was a decent job. Really? The benefit, something about the benefit package, which is 90-day probation. You get 1 year or 1 week's vacation after a year. You got shitty ass insurance.
Yeah, this is for like a corporate level, like your level of employment. For me, at my level of employment of what I do now, comparatively to what I did do, that sounds like a good benefits package.
Yeah,
that's nothing for you.
No, not for me.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
You've been
Jesus
how long
Christ.
have you been at your fucking
40
industry?
fucking years.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
And now I'm going to make $45 an hour. So now when I go to court, because now
that's
you
why I
can
turned it
appeal.
down.
You can appeal this shit and take it to an actual judge.
Is it worth
The
judge.
sheriff's taking me out to dinner.
It's
you
going to
guys.
cost me $200.
That's what the whole thing is.
It's going to cost me $200. But motherfuckers believe this. I'm fighting this motherfucker. I will lose my $200, but I'm going to ask the judge to waive it if I win. So they only owe me $1,000.
It's the principle of the matter.
It's the goddamn right.
Principal gets expensive.
I can't wait to fucking.
I'm
You know
saying-
what though?
My ego is worth way more money than
Well,
fucking like what's going on.
I'm with you.
I put my hair in a ponytail.
That's why you're a good salesman.
I dress, put on my nice colored shirt, my slacks, I roll up in that motherfucker.
I've never seen you wear anything.
It's you, it's.
No.
A clean white long sleeve t-shirt.
So basically, the whole basis of the conversation is, guys, is that Sugar's going to start taking me out to dinner once a month because he makes so much money.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's any expensive,
No, we'll just cook out
if
here.
there's any expensive steakhouses you guys would recommend, call 316.
Success Steakhouse is very good.
You can bring your family over. We'll have a little picnic in the backyard. I got a big old grill. We'll cook some steaks and shit.
Why aren't we grilling right
We
now?
need
Yeah.
because it's
Why don't we
fucking
do the
hot as
podcast
fuck.
outside?
I know
It's
guys.
not gonna get any cooler.
Do you want to
I know
go
guys that
outside?
If
can
I'm
get good
drunk and eating steaks,
Dude,
I'm
I
gonna
got
be
a
fine.
place Out by
Dude,
lunch.
yak.
All grass.
Good, yeah.
You got yak?
All grass.
I would love to try that.
No.
He's got so many
What
fucking
is
yaks.
wrong with the yak deal?
He sells meat. He's a meat
We
pusher.
had to do a scene when we shot the video where I had to sit there and act like I was making a sales pitch to a guy.
But it's all for the music
But
video,
it was
so
all
there's
for the
no
video. So there's-
dialogue.
yeah, right. So I mean, I was having to have this imaginary sales dialogue back and forth, emotive and stuff, and we were just trying to come up with.
So you just came
Somehow
up
it
with
just
yak.
came up with it. Somebody said it, and we're like, yeah, how many
Yeah,
yaks
was it,
can I?
weren't we
How
like
many yaks
doing
can I
like,
buy? I'm like 15 yaks for $10. He's like, I want to do 15 yaks, 90. You know, like, and we're just sitting, and you're trying not to laugh, and it's just like,
Yeah,
what
trying
is
not
this?
to
This is
laugh.
the most random shit ever. After drinking 2 little Jack Daniels, I'm like, dang,
Well, now we're eating.
I know, it's a weird process, isn't it?
it was.
It's a very, but then you see how it turns out, and you're like, okay, thank God, because like at one point I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Well, dude, I mean, like the fight scene where we were screaming at each other in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That was one of the most awkward things I've ever done in my life, man. It's really hard to just
See, I didn't
let it rip and like
Just tear
really
it.
get into it
Yeah.
and let your heart get into it and act like you're really fighting, but you have
She-
nothing to be mad about. You're not like,
Well,
you're like, I'm actually having a great day.
You want to laugh.
Yeah.
The nice thing
You're
for
kicking
me
the
is
shit
that
out of
I was featured in a music video they did for Killing Katie, which
Okay.
is about me, because he wants to murder me this week. For Welcome to the Rat Race, which you can find on Spotify and Reverb Nation and all
And to
that.
get you a link to get onto
all that
Dusty's
stuff.
playlist.
But
Yes.
there's also so I did the music video for that, has not come out yet. You know, which is fine. I understand it takes a while. We shot that a year ago. But like I had to act in that too, but I did it as like a chef, as an expediter.
Did you have
And so I
experience?
didn't have to act because all I had to do was like I scream for a living.
Did you have any experience acting before then?
I mean, I'm a sociopath, and I get people to like me very frequently.
Yeah, well,
so
yeah,
yes.
I put on an act every
I
day.
act all the time. Yeah, that's all I do.
Look
Like,
at me.
all I do is act.
Hello. When I walk into my new jobs, because most people,
Hi.
when they hire me, they don't ever see me because I'm a contractor.
Okay.
So they just hire me by my
Yeah,
resume.
you just
They don't-
facilitate all
And then
the.
when I walk in, they go, "Holy shit! We did not expect that one."
Like you sound clean cut.
But here's the best part. Okay, like this time, I had a shadow, and when he rolled in, they do an evaluation.
Shadow.
They do an evaluation.
I do too.
Don't we all? Are you a vampire?
They do an evaluation on you. No, that's what they call it. My shadow.
I've got a shadow too, bitch.
Shut up,
special.
My shadow did an
What
evaluation.
you got me into in here?
My
Peter
shadow.
Pan.
You kind of look like vampires too.
Thank
What's
No
going
shit!
on? Yeah.
If anybody's a goddamn vampire, it's one of these motherfuckers.
I just don't like the sun.
I
Look
had
at
a
her.
ton of garlic
She is so
yesterday,
fucking
that's,
white.
I'm just saying,
I'm
I'm not
thinking
even
about
white. I'm
vampires.
transparent.
How are they always so stylish if they can't see their own reflection? Like, how do
They just know what's
We
good.
are the weirdos, mister.
You dial your styling when you're immortal. Thousands of years to dial it in.
I'm just like, maybe they all just get dressed in groups. Like, they're like, we're gonna go out. Like, how do these leather pants look? They look fucking great.
Yeah, like,
Vampires do leather pants.
But wait a minute. So my shadow came in and watched me do my job, and he says, my evaluation was, my appearance exceeded expectations.
wow.
That sounds like a Tinder profile.
Honey,
Yeah.
You're
Tell me
Ryan
that.
Stryker.
Right.
tell me that ain't some fucking weird shit.
That's an odd thing.
I mean, but I wear my hair in a ponytail. I wear slides.
You should think about
I wear a
that.
nice collared shirt.
You look good in those jeans.
Would you let me put your hair in a man bun to see what it looks like?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, dude.
Joe
No,
Sugar out here walking around looking
that-
like a snack.
That is some fucking nasty shit. I'm
ready to eat the ass.
Every motherfucker, if you wear a man bun, you need to be punched in the fucking face, bitch.
Yeah, wow.
You're a bitch.
That is a
My guitar player
stern
wears a man
position
bun.
on
It
man
is.
bun.
The man bun is a bitch fucking
A
move.
stern position.
Braid that shit.
I'm
do
sorry,
something,
Blake.
You fucking faggot.
Dropping the gauntlet now.
God damn it.
Whoa.
Oh, is Blake got a man bun? Blake, you fuck. Blake, I like you too. Get rid of the goddamn man bun. Braid that shit, do something. Cut that shit off. Go bald. Don't wear the man bun. The man bun is born.
Hey, we got someone watching.
We do support LGBT here. He just sometimes
We do
old
support-
words come out that
We like
we
LGBT.
don't.
Did I
Yeah,
say?
he said the F
Okay.
word.
Yeah, you kind of
Drop it.
called someone a
Yeah.
faggot.
God damn it. Because I don't have any problem with anybody.
Just,
Y'all do what y'all
You know,
want to do. You want to suck a
slip it
dick?
out.
You want to eat some pussy? If you're a female.
it's an old word.
If
You're
you're
an
a
old
female-
man, and yeah,
old
we don't
man.
say that anymore.
No.
If you're a female and you want to eat some pussy, I'm really glad for you because I would love to watch that. If you're a dude that wants to suck a dick, you're on your own. I don't want to watch that,
You don't want to watch
You
it, but
do
you
it.
support it.
but I support it. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
And if you're black, if you're Mexican, let's step
Move on.
Let's step on this for a minute. No,
Move
for
on.
1 second.
Well, no, Dusty said, let's.
Well, I know.
Let's-
I know. No, this is a deal. Have you heard about all the Mexican babies that have disappeared?
Yeah, it's.
What is that?
It's exceptionally problematic, and it's like the ICE is more like a Gestapo than an actual.
I was
like,
telling Barb about it today.
Yeah.
There's like 1,500 babies that just disappeared.
From where?
Mexico.
I haven't heard anything.
It's an immigration issue, or they're actually they're taking kids from their parents
You
and they're putting them in
explain.
concentration camps, basically. And like
Wow.
they're taking people's
They sent
they're taking
Dad
people's
back.
rosaries and stuff too. Like people are like the ICE is like taking people's there's like a whole stack of rosaries from people. So like they're taking like their religion and like the things and like locking kids in like concentration camps, ripping them away from their parents.
Sent one dad back. The one I seen it was a dad and a 3-year-old kid. They sent dad back and kept the kid.
That's crazy.
How you do that?
I have no idea. How do you? Well, and if it's about if it's a financial thing, how do you fund that?
The
If
government,
it's-
the government funds it.
That's what I'm saying. But like, is there?
ICE has
is
become
there
a
more
militarized, like it's the Gestapo, man. It's a current. It's happening, and like it's. I have absolutely no idea what to do about it.
Did you see the Guatemalan woman they shot in the head at the border?
I sure did.
Ain't that some fucked up shit?
Yeah.
Shot a unarmed Guatemalan woman in the fucking head.
Oh, we're really good at shooting unarmed people that didn't do anything. We're very good at that.
We are.
But
really
I would
good at
just
that.
say, for like the sake of like, you know, like this is important stuff, and we're not going to be able to say anything that's going to like make it like in the sake of keeping it light, because I could see that like, you know, Dusty is the guy that's uncomfortable, like, because it's just like this is getting really heavy. Let's lighten up and talk about there's a new Muppet movie.
There is.
It's an R-rated Muppet thing.
What?
R-rated Muppets.
Oh, Muppets fucking.
Well, I mean that's part of it.
Hey,
But there's an
That's
R-rated Muppet. Melissa McCarthy's in it. If you like her, she's really good.
there's like adult people that dress up like animals and
Yeah.
fuck each other.
I'm getting in fursuit. I ordered fursuit. I'm going to be a purple tiger. I'm not even kidding. I ordered fursuit.
Fursuit. Are you a
A
furry?
custom. I'm not a furry.
Is that what they're
But do you
called?
think that
Furries?
looks badass on stage?
Yeah.
Is
Is that what
Yeah.
they're called? Furries?
Come out dressed like Cookie Monster. or
She's
something.
always trying to outdo me.
Oh my god! Oh,
She
a
will
Cookie
beat you.
Monster suit?
She will beat you.
That's way better!
I don't know,
Damn
man.
it! I already ordered the fucking fur!
You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me, man. You
I
don't
want-
I've
know.
seen you.
No,
I've
not
seen
you.
a while
now.
Not you. Him.
Oh.
The Cookie
His,
Monster.
yeah, John's look when
John's
look
the
when they,
best.
well, I
John's the best.
you know I'd always seen the pictures, but then when we played that show at Kirby's, the show that I'd like to never discuss with my wife.
God damn it, Dustin.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I mean, everything.
Wait,
No,
wait.
no.
Oh,
No, I just had a bad day and
Baby.
it turned into a bad night. But
no.
How
I
many drinks you
want to
can't
hear
do?
this.
no, I just too many PBRs, you know.
Dusty, I was there. You did a great job. What happened is that you performed.
Please and thank you.
Oh, thank
You're
you
a
so much.
wonderful
Can I
lady.
have one too
Baby.
if you're going to do it?
Hey,
Okay,
not
I'm gonna
quite,
give you a
not
tip.
quite so strong.
No, it's fine. I'm good
she's,
now.
Oh, she's good now.
I got started now. You did a great job. Okay. What happened is that you did an acoustic set after a metal show.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
not
little weird.
necessarily. You should have like reversed it.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
I figured
but you
that
did,
out,
you
too.
did an excellent job. It was just about like you get all that energy from this like metal show and
Sorry,
like
Dusty.
how great
No,
he is.
It's my fault.
Like you
No.
get, like, but let's say like it's a different like there's a tone change,
dynamic
right?
and everything.
And that's
is
why, like,
different.
when I do comedy, I do a comedy show. I do not like to go on, like, after a musical act. We'll do the comedy first, close
Right.
it with a musical act.
Yeah.
I've been a
because
part of a
people
couple
come
shows
out-
where they do that.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
When
there's-
people
I
come
would
out
think
for
so,
the
yeah.
musical act, like, you know, people are coming out for that, so you put that at the end. But, like, because if you, like, try and do comedy after people are all pumped up after music, you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah, and I just it was I
But I don't want you to feel like that was a bad show that you
No.
forget about.
I know from a personal personal
You do not meet-
expectation. I know from a
you
personal
did not
expectation
meet
of
your
myself,
expectation
I could do a lot better.
because you had 3 beers and you're a giant guy.
It was more than
And
three.
after the 3 beers,
I-
this like,
it
how
was-
much do you even weigh? How
I'm
tall are you?
205, 6'3".
God damn.
This guy's in way better shape than me.
Jesus
No,
Christ,
no.
No.
He'll kick your ass.
Oh,
No,
shit.
That's what we call. That's what we got him in here for. Like we're gonna get on camera. He's gonna beat the shit out of you. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so
We'll
that,
get good-
anyway,
we'll get
back to
good
what I was
writing.
saying, like,
Yeah, so back to what
I'd
you're
never
saying.
seen John perform live. You know, you and I didn't know each other. I had seen the Yellow King stuff on Facebook a few times, and I think I even liked the page and some of the music. But you and I never met till we did the video thing, but I'd seen the pictures. But then when you go see John live with with his the way he looks and
Did
his
you get wet?
The
performance and
baseball
everything,
bat
I
when
did.
he hits
Yeah.
himself in the
I was a
face.
little moist, yeah. But yeah, he was just, it was great. And I'm like, I got a picture with this guy. Man, this is gonna make me look pretty cool.
So how long have
'Cause
you
I'm just plain,
So how long have you guys known each other?
When did we start shooting All Crash Down, or what ended up
I
being?
don't know. I was drunk.
That was it. The first time we met was that dude at
Thank you
the
so
house
much.
where we did the
Digs.
fight.
Yeah, I want to say around like
I really appreciate it.
like October,
Yeah,
November.
that sounds about right
Because
because
I feel like
remember
there
it
was a bunch of
freezing.
leaves.
Right,
Really? So
there
you
was,
guys,
yeah.
so you guys have known each other a while.
Oh yeah. When
Yeah,
he saw that I was coming on, I actually, when you hit me up, I asked him because I'd seen that he'd been on. So I was like, "What do you think, man? Should we do it, or should I do it?" And then I found out she was coming on, and then he hit me up, and he's like, "I'm coming on too." I was like, "Sweet."
Yeah.
So I've
Yeah, 'cause
known,
I didn't know John was going to come
Yeah.
on until today.
John and I.
Yes, you did because I told you about it. That's why you put up the
I
thing about the
drink.
correct spelling.
I drink.
You remembered to go back and try to correct the stuff.
And I kept trying to correct it.
It's not like you like.
I know, that
like,
was the one that
comment
told you
on
it
your
was
shit
wrong.
all the
I
time.
said, now it's right. Okay. No, now it's right. So I am really glad, man.
Yeah, isn't he nice? Isn't he nice? He's a nice guy.
So
I'm gonna make him pop my back later.
Are you
Strong.
looking forward to the River Festival?
Man, I am. I'm super excited. I'm terrified
So
at the same
let's talk
time.
about that. Let's talk about the River Festival.
Yeah.
When are you
We're-
performing like
I'm
all
playing
that?
on the Quantum Credit Union stage on June 3rd from 4:30 to 6:30.
Now, where's that at?
That
You got a
is
2-hour set?
That is the
They're playing for 2 hours.
Is that the northwest? That's the northwest corner of the Century 2 building.
I'm tired
I
of the
don't
15
know.
minutes.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to play the big stage.
No, not the big stage. It's the one that's on like the stair. I believe it's on the staircase.
No,
to
the
Credit
big stage
Union.
is served for like shitty bands from the 80s that no one really likes that much, but like they
Hey, they got Cypress Hill.
What? All right, that's pretty
Rivers,
cool.
yeah, they've been doing better the last couple of years.
House
but-
out the bone!
Yeah,
Wait,
but I'm terrified.
Is
of
that the white
I'm
dude?
You're gonna do fucking
excited
great. Everyone's
to-
gonna love you.
I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
excited
you be
more than
fine,
anything.
Put some foundation on your dome.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
have to
beautiful.
do. I might wear a hat.
You're
because
a
I'll get
beautiful-
sunburned.
You're a beautiful man.
I'm
You got a great body,
I'm sweaty too.
and you're talented.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna love you.
We're gonna wear a white
I'm pretty sweaty though,
He's
like
got
so. I'm
this
wondering
face.
if I'm playing when it's like
You're on a
90.
2-hour set.
Wear a white beater.
Yeah, like two sets. So I'll play a set, and then I'll take like a 15 or
You'll
20
get a
The
minute
corn
crazy
dog.
thing when you play is like the neck vein. Like,
Yeah, when I'm singing,
you just
I feel like as a singer and a guy that used to do metal, like I fucking lucked out with that.
yeah, it looks.
Because
You
in
got the
pictures,
neck
in
vein.
pictures,
Like,
it looks
He's
good.
serious, guys.
Yeah, it looks tough. Yeah.
Man, I'm a little jealous of your like fucking death growl on the Jason Catlett.
Oh,
collaboration. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I hadn't done metal for a little while, and Jason, I was talking to him one day. I'm like, "What do you think if we just did Don't Give a Damn Anymore metal?" Because I kind of wrote that initially anyway. And
Yeah,
he's
well,
like,
it's got
like,
that. It's got
Yeah.
the chugs.
And he's like, "We should definitely do that." And he played guitar on it and just killed it. I thought it turned out pretty cool.
So do you do a lot of stuff online?
Most of my stuff is online. Yeah, it's all.
Really?
I think I've released 6 songs since February of last year.
And where can they find you? Easy?
They can
Just
find
go
me.
to-
Yeah, Dusty
everywhere.
Grant. I'd say the best place to go is my website, www.dustygrant.com. It's got links to everything. It's got videos,
He's also got
information,
It's
shows.
so cool that I met you, brother.
Yeah,
And
thank
it's so cool that you guys are all know each other.
Oh yeah, they're killing it in their own right. You know,
Yeah.
they're like we kind of
But they're prejudiced against old people.
they have the same mentality as I do, you know, where if we all help each other, lift each other up, it's
True.
better for everybody.
Okay.
Like they're artists.
They don't
people,
put
they're
me in
people.
shit either.
Okay, and why do you think that's what I do?
Right.
I want to bring us all up, you
Of
know?
course,
Plug it
yeah.
next.
Yeah, that's the idea, man. It's not a contest.
No, it's all about
Cruise the
scratching.
overall,
It's all about scratching each other's backs and trying to make us all better.
of
You
course, yeah.
know? Make you better, put everybody out there.
Yeah.
You know, which Jay and Erica, I have to give my
Oh man,
girls.
Erica and Jay are great.
I'm
really
sorry,
like
I
them.
gotta give my props to my girls.
I don't know Jay
They-
very well
they are the
personally, but
ones-
everything I've seen of hers, I've really liked.
They are the ones that took.
I really
I
like. I
actually
really
have
like to get to
over
know her.
100
Yeah,
views.
she's really cool.
Oh, so that's a milestone.
It is, dude.
Of course.
When you break 100, and I've had Tin Maggard
They're not
on,
easy to get.
Mr. Biggs, Hank.
You got Biggs in
Buchanan.
here.
Oh, Biggs.
Ha
Biggs and
ha!
Chris.
Having a good
I'm
time.
surprised you
Chris-
didn't celebrate your
Chris
10
Winslow.
views.
I don't remember. I think Megan, Chris, or Mr. Biggs, and Chris all did the podcast.
They
That's
call
why-
him Mr. Biggs.
That's why Megan was still my co-host then.
Megan's the
So,
best.
I
Megan,
love
Megan's
Megan.
excellent.
Megan, and that's a shout out, girl. I heard you on the radio.
Megan's not
You
watching.
go, baby girl. Well, she might.
Let's plug John a little bit. Let's
Blake?
talk about John.
Yes, John. Let us know what you're
John,
doing.
talk to us, baby.
Hey, let's see. Well,
Here, let the old man go pee.
All right, honey.
Because
man
I'm
go
old.
Oh, little ski butt.
Hello, I don't have an ass. I am 5'10", 150. When you said 6'3", 2, shit, you win.
205.
You win. Fuck it. But I will hire you as my bodyguard.
I'm
Jiu-jitsu,
6 foot 250 and I don't do shit.
Jiu-jitsu.
I don't
It'll
weigh
change your
I
life.
don't weigh. You're supposed to. That's what you say, Katie. There's no way that you weigh 250.
Yeah, I know that's a
I
joke.
don't.
Because you don't. But I like if you would love jiu-jitsu.
To be 250.
No, you
Oh.
yeah, you'd love to be 250. No,
I
you
mean, I would
love
love to
jiu-jitsu.
sit. I would love what I really like.
So
you
he
know?
asked you what we were talking about what John was coming in, and then he got particularly.
Well, we're gonna wait.
I think we should.
I would
This is
love
kinda like
to
a
like, just
commercial
lay
here.
in bed and
Do a
just
commercial
eat
for us,
cookies.
John. It was
Don't you hate it when this happens to you? Just this. It's like, what am I supposed to do with it? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I
leaning
just
into
don't-
the microphone to say that.
it's cool.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes things happen. And
Yeah.
when people are drunk, we're talking about stuff, and it's just like, it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I got thick skin. I'm a big boy.
Big boy.
Dick skin?
Thick skin. I have.
He's got a foreskin.
I had.
This guy's not circumcised. Talk about that. How'd
No,
that happen?
I have no comment on that. I'm not interested in addressing my certain.
He's a good dude, though. Cheers, good guy.
Your foreskinnial status.
Oh, let's talk about that, baby. Like, I don't.
No, he just said he doesn't want to talk about his foreskin.
Hey,
It's
Katie,
This
what's
is
something-
why people
what's something
hate you.
you don't want to talk about?
No, I really don't
Okay,
care.
all right,
Like,
all right,
I'll
all right.
just. I'll
No,
discuss
no,
it.
she has no shame.
Oh,
No, I'll
okay.
discuss it.
She has no empathy.
Yeah,
She's really kind of a monster.
I'm a monster.
Yeah. I kind of hate her.
Mm.
It's
that's not
opposite.
true. You guys are
It's
always,
opposite.
You guys are always posting sweet shit.
Yeah.
It's all a lie. It's all just for Facebook.
It's mostly for
Well,
sure.
yeah.
Actually, I'm a murderer. That's what I do.
And you're murdering
Just
jokes.
confess.
Murdering jokes. That's what I do. I murder
Mm.
jokes.
Yeah.
Sugar, that doesn't sound like you're peeing. It sounds like it's a lot longer.
What are you, a camel? storing water.
Wipe
All right.
up.
Well, while he's not here to say hello,
Spit on that toilet paper.
I'll go ahead and plug. Yellow King is having a show with Driver at the Elbow Room June 23rd. And then on July...
I don't know.
Bye.
July 13th.
Are you plugging some door?
On July 13th, we're playing with Conquer the Pacific and Julian K,
Yes.
which
Where?
at the Elbow Room, July
That
13th.
place is so goddamn small,
I
That's
love
why it's called the elbow room, because
No,
you have
man.
elbow room.
That's
The
it.
elbow room is great.
though.
I love the elbow room.
I do love the venue.
It's not a great place for comedy.
If it's just a little
That's
wider.
perfect size, man, for clubs, well, for live music. It's perfect.
No, but I'm excited for that show
Because
because
you can
I
get 50 people in
actually
there and make it look like you can't even move.
Yeah.
Julian K
Yeah.
is like 3 of the original members of Orgy,
I
which
saw
like that was
that.
like a
That's
huge. They
sweet.
were a huge like. That was one of my favorite bands when I was like in high school. So it's awesome that it sucks that they're not really together anymore, but it's awesome that I get to see like 3/4 of the band.
Yeah.
And work with
Yeah.
them and talk to them. And you guys also just
And-
played with fucking Alice Cooper's son, Dash Cooper. That's
What?
pretty neat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dash Cooper and Co-op from Phoenix. Yeah, that was the last show that Yellow King played. We opened up for
Really?
them. It was a really good night. Just had a blast doing it. They're super cool
They're
guys.
really
Dash
nice.
is really
See, that's
awesome.
what you need
And
to
he's a
tell
big
me.
guy, right? He's like a cute. He's adorable. He's really sweet. He's a big dude. And like he got up on stage and he did this thing where he just like fucking like just like
What do you mean?
wow,
What do you
like
mean he's a big dude?
I mean like he's thick.
He's
Really? Alice Cooper's?
Son, yeah.
Is
Wow.
he tall?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty.
he's tall.
He's pretty
Big
tall,
dude.
but
He's
he's
a big
also.
guy.
Like an NFL lineman?
Powerful. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like a linebacker or something.
No
like that.
shit.
And he like got this thing where he's gonna jump. I was like, he's gonna bust his knee. No.
No, he had like a denim vest. He had like a
Dude,
microphone stand,
He's
like one of the
really
chains,
nice. Like
microphone
really sweet,
stands, and
sweet
yeah,
guy.
just like
I got to talk to him
jeans
for a
and
minute. I was
chain
kind of
and
like
denim and
starstruck,
just
honestly,
went
not
out there.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Like-
got kind of. It kind of almost reminds me of like Chad Gray from like Hell Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, like not so much in the style, but just in that they've both just got kind of like this similar, almost just like a hound dog like gray.
Yeah.
That's like just really cool and
almost
I
like
love that
like
style.
hellbilly kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And like he's really nice, and the band's really nice, and I got a chance to talk. I got a little starstruck, and I was just like, but I didn't know what to say. And I was like, I really like your music.
That was the nice thing. Is that he was just a cool guy.
As I said, I like you guys. What I wanted to say is just like I've been in love with your dad.
Yeah.
I'm a big Alice Cooper fan. I'm sure he's really tired of hearing that.
Well,
but
yeah,
like
maybe.
you know, he can hold his own though. Absolutely, like
But no, I just found out yesterday that the Julian K show on July 13th at Conquer the Pacific is going to be doing it with us, which I love because they're one of my favorite local acts.
Conquer the Pacific is awesome.
Really good. You mentioned that Victoria.
Yeah.
Hit me up, and I was talking to her, and she's going to do a singer-songwriter showcase with me in September.
I love it. Yeah, the second that she was like, I'm thinking about doing like a little break thing and doing that, I was like, Dusty!
Yes, she hit me up, and I was like, yes, definitely. And we got some other cool people on the show. So
you got
Nathan's actually been trying to get into maybe doing it in a little acoustic.
Nathan wants to do acoustic?
Which Nathan?
Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Anytime, man. I'd love to. I'm always looking for people to put stuff together with and jump on. And
well, why don't you hire me to let you play the guitar and I'll sing? I got a voice like a fucking angel, and no one realizes that.
It's a lot easier. It would be a lot easier if I could just focus on one.
Do you want to hear it?
But I can't work.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Ave Maria! No, I can't sing.
I can get all metal.
Yeah.
With a voice like this.
I'm not. John is more metal than I am. John plays heavy stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I sound like sugar right now.
No, wait a minute. Okay.
It's good. It's sexy.
I gotta tell you something. This is no bullshit. My family has this voice. I don't know why.
Does your mom sound like that?
No, but my cousins and shit. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I said, Barb, talk to my cousin. She goes, she sounds like you. So it's just
the gravel.
It's a family trait. It's just one of them things.
Well, I know I have a really low voice, and sometimes I'm going to feel like a dry feel. What can I get for you today, sir? I was like, no,
hello,
whatever.
Hello.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's over.
It's not the worst thing.
Man, and I am so glad to meet you. I wish I'd have known you guys had so much shit going on, man.
We've got a lot in common.
Really cool.
Yeah, John and I hit it off right away. The shoot and everything. He helped me feel comfortable, and
right on. That's what
he's
it's all about.
badass, and he's just a good dude.
That's what it's all about.
I am also badass.
It is.
You are badass.
It's all about us working together and making everybody stronger.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's really what this is all about, bringing everybody up.
Yeah, hopefully so.
That's like Jay. I'm gonna tell you what. She is one funny black lady. I'm gonna tell you that black lady is. I love her.
She's very. She'd be funny.
She doesn't fuck around. She tells shit like it is.
But yeah, she's. I got the opportunity. I don't know her very well. I'd like to.
You need.
I would like to.
See, we'll talk about this off the air because I've got that. I spent $1,000 on that fucking speaker out there, so it'd be nice. We'll do a comedy show, and then we'll have him play at the end of it. And I got the perfect venue. Do you know Penny's?
I don't.
Penny's Caravan?
Yeah.
I got invited to go to Penny's last night, and I was already at a party, and I couldn't go, but I've always wanted to go there. Cool dive bar.
I know,
Mama.
Dude, they have the best patio in the fucking world. It would be a perfect venue for you guys. Do a little comedy.
Well, the store just reopened up too, like under new ownership, and that I don't know. I don't think you can compete with the store's patio. It's a little gay bar up around by.
Don't be slamming the gay people.
Sure.
It's slamming them to say they have a bar.
You're the one.
Drop the casual F bomb.
Drop the casual F bomb.
We have a new gentleman's club. We have a new gentleman's club. And I gotta tell you about this.
Because this is like a stripper club.
Wait.
I need a drink. Hey, was you yelling?
Mama, Barb, baby, sweetie.
So nice. I don't want it. I feel bad getting waited on. I'm gonna go get my own drink.
She is a wonder. No,
I'm gonna get my own drink. I feel bad.
Barb, baby, sweetie.
I work in the service industry. I can get my own drink.
Just relax. Barb agreed to do this today. She's a wonderful lady. She takes good
Let's
care
give it
of
up for Barb.
Let's give it up for Barb.
She's
Everybody.
really nice.
She's a wonderful lady. She
But
treats me
I don't
really
want her
nice.
to wait on me, so I'm gonna get my own drink.
No. Oh, I almost
Did
grabbed
you
your
just grab my
boob.
boob?
I almost
You
did.
grazed it.
It's a brush.
It was a brush.
You got a mosquito
All right,
bite?
Dusty,
Yeah, I
let's
do.
get him.
Yeah, I got a
Baby!
mosquito bite.
Barb.
I got a
Would you
mosquito
leave?
bite on my mosquito bites. No, I'm gonna get a drink. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, because you might have left. I don't know.
No, it's totally fine. She probably doesn't like wait. I mean, I don't like waiting on people.
Barb. Barb.
She's totally.
So-
It's great.
Where were we though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm lost.
I don't remember.
I don't think we were anywhere.
I don't think we've been anywhere.
So you're just playing the one day at the.
Yeah, one day at Riverfest, and then I got a ton of shows lined up. I got 2 more singles put out, and I'm just
Really?
gonna stay busy. I'm gonna tour with Sprout in June, and yeah, I'm trying to stay
Sprout.
as busy.
Are they out of Wichita?
It's a friend of mine in Tulsa. He's a singer-songwriter. He does similar style to me, Sprout the Anti-Hero, and then he plays in a metal band called Screaming Red Mutiny. He and I are gonna go out on the road and hit a few shows and see if we can, make some new friends.
So your company let you.
I actually I planned it way ahead and took vacation.
Oh, right.
So yeah, it won't affect that at all. My career and my family come first.
Yeah.
I certainly can't afford to do the music full time, as sweet as that would be. But yeah, I'm happy with
You know
what
what
I'm
though?
doing.
All it takes is one song, man.
I don't even
Song.
don't even worry about it. I just have fun.
Okay, and that's being the
Push it as far
podcast.
as you can, right, Johnny?
More or less.
See, and that's being the podcast. All it's going to take is one podcast for me to fucking blow up. And as long as I keep bringing you young guys in that are, very.
Yeah, definitely key to success.
Responsible?
Lots of young boys.
Well, I like it that someone thinks I'm
No, you're
young.
young guys. Well, you're the same age as my daughter.
Because when I go train, there's like 23-year-old just killers, and they're not banged up at all. They're not hurt. And I'm like, just wait, buddy, just wait. Your body is going to let you down.
Oh, yeah.
This is rough, man.
Well, no, I agree with you. My family and my outlook comes first, but I don't know. I'm also not good at anything else, so that's why I have 2 bands and a film company.
Well,
and
yeah.
I'm always taking on. I'm just trying to make something stick to the goddamn wall.
It's good to have a lot of balls in the air, man. I really
Yeah.
feel that way too. I
Did
love
you just show your cleavage?
No,
Oh,
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's what you did.
Well,
I think you just gave him a titty shot.
how about I'm just trying to make it, you guys.
These things are
I
beautiful,
want to go to
motherfuckers.
Hollywood.
I'm telling you, this podcast does not do these titties justice. I'm sorry, John. I love you.
I love you too.
He doesn't care.
No,
I
I
know.
don't.
Well, because I'm not going to touch him.
Well,
I
not again. You already got yours,
No, it
Dave.
was just
Oh,
a
no, it's
graze.
not.
It was a graze. I didn't mean to.
There, now we're even.
Well, and you can go to the podcast.
That's not as impressive as you said it was.
Me and Elijah showed our dicks.
So what's his look like? I'm curious. Is it really hairy?
I don't know,
Did you even
but
see it?
I didn't.
He's
I
such a
didn't.
hairy guy.
But my old lady said it was really small. So obviously I
I
got
bet
him.
it is. That's why he's so angry all the
Obviously
time.
I got him beat. Well, he's Jewish. Leave it up a little bit, bro. There you go. We got some airflow. Okay, so what do you got coming up, baby? Anything?
Lady Laughs Comedy Festival. We're looking for sponsors for Lady Laughs. You get what are you doing? Why are you poking me?
Is he touching himself?
I don't know. Okay. Lady Laughs Comedy Festival is coming up, which I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't officially get put on the festival, but I'm pretty
You're
sure.
hopeful.
I'm fucking. I'm calling you.
Explain what that is.
It's great. It's a just like a whole 2 days of just funny women, and we're bringing in people from out of state and different stuff, and there's a lot
Where's
of
it
things.
going to be at?
Barley Corns is going to be hosting. Is going to be the hosting venue. And you go to LadyLaughsFestival.com, the event page, and if you want to see more funny women, you want to support funny women business, you want to support comedy, you want to support shows in Wichita, bringing big things to Wichita, you can be a contributor for as little as $50. You get unlimited passes. And you want to give a little bit more, You have money. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
you do it. Yeah, we're gonna after the podcast.
I need my VIP pass. You know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
After the podcast, I will be taking like as much of Sugar's money as I can and contributing it to the Lady Last Festival, which is going to be excellent. And I'm probably going to be there. If I'm not, I'm still going to think it's a great thing for us. It's a great thing for our city.
It is.
And
yeah. Anything that's and that's the problem with Wichita. They've never supported anything.
You know what? I'm going to disagree with you, honestly. I'm going to disagree with you in in a couple of aspects, and this is not going to be like what you said, but I'm also going to say people say there's nothing to do in Wichita, there's nothing going on, and I'm going to disagree with you. If you look, and if you're willing to give this this little city that has a shitload of heart, a little bit of work, you'll see we have great live bands, you have excellent local music. There's a lot of talent here.
But what he's saying is how much of that is actually being facilitated by the city,
the city doesn't
Yeah,
support
it's
shit.
just not supported.
No, the
You
city
know
doesn't
what I'm
support shit.
Yeah, no,
We
this
can't
isn't
have-
like
okay.
Austin
No,
or
you know how
Tulsa.
the city supported the 420 shows we do at the Looney Bin? The city supported that by having 10 squad cars outside of the front waiting for someone to light something up.
Let me go.
You're totally right.
Let me go one better. Okay, you kids are too young to remember this, but back in the day, we used to have a concert every Sunday at the park, Ponty and Broadway.
O.J. Watson.
O.J. Watson.
O.J. Watson
Right.
Park. Okay. On an April afternoon, we're all out there partying. Some bad seeds show up.
When you say your party, you really drinking
You're
in a
not-
public park?
Oh yeah, everybody's drinking.
It's in a Quick Trip cup, though,
I
right?
had 3 kegs in the back of my truck.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
You should be allowed to drink at a
So
park. I
now-
don't really care.
But here was the deal. You weren't allowed to park on the grass. Okay? Just makes good sense. We had some bad seeds that decided to park on the grass. Cops came, told them to pull off the grass. They said no. Next thing you know, cop cars turned over. Next thing you know, they're fucking throwing fucking.
They flipped
and
the cop car?
This is a
That's awesome.
this is an Easter Sunday, okay? They're throwing tear gas into families with little babies and shit. Shit went crazy,
When
man.
was this?
1979, I believe.
Oh yeah, they were all like, we're
I'm
getting
gonna
back.
tell you what.
We're getting back to the tear gas age.
Honey, I'm gonna
Shit,
tell you
though,
what.
right?
It turned into something that it should have never turned into. And I'm gonna tell you what. That pretty much ended all the little parties in the parks.
Mm-hmm.
Because they shot a couple people,
Oh,
paralyzed one guy.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna tell you what, it wasn't a pretty sight.
Well, it's like you can't go to a park and be black now and like have a grill because
Don't you love the ones that they're posting about that
dude,
lady?
that lady is
That
the worst. It's
bitch,
hilarious.
You are fucked for the rest of your fucking
Well,
life.
isn't she was an educator at a university or something too, right? Like,
Really?
that was her job, and she seemed very mentally unstable. So
Obviously.
yeah.
I saw
You
the
can't
video.
use charcoal here. It's like, sorry, shut up.
Yeah, I saw the video.
I don't call the cops
They got
unless I
charcoal
think someone's
home.
dying.
These black people are scaring me. The best one
They
I
didn't
saw.
even do
Do you
anything.
remember Blazing Saddles?
I've never seen it, no.
What?
Never seen
God
it.
What?
forbid.
You need to go home and watch it. It's an excellent movie. Do you like Gene Wilder?
Yeah.
You haven't seen?
I don't, I have a really hard time sitting still.
Really?
I'm sure people watching are like, seeing it.
It's
But yeah, I've never seen it.
No, it's
I've
really
heard
good.
it's
It is
amazing.
hilarious.
Maybe your wife should watch that
Huh?
tonight.
I'm a fidgeter.
What's the
Are
black?
you?
What's the black
I'm
guy?
big time, yeah.
I don't remember the name of the actor. I remember that originally that I heard something that they wanted it to be Richard Pryor.
He was
Right. Yeah. But it was the other black guy
Because
instead.
him and Gene Wilder did
But
some excellent movies in the
this
70s.
this black guy-
Really good.
Becomes sheriff. He's on a horse. He's got a gun. They post the chick. They called the deal about the charcoal girl with him.
On that,
She's-
oh yes,
she
saw
says-
that. It was
she
hilarious.
says-
Yes.
I do not feel safe. There is a black man with a gun and a badge.
He was the sheriff. Like, get over it. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
the
absolutely.
sheriff.
There was an instance in which, like, in Wichita that I heard that, like, a black police officer was investigating like a thing around some houses. So he had a flashlight. He was investigating. Someone called the cops and said, "Hey, there's a black guy dressed like a cop looking into people's houses." I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, stop it! What is the matter with you?"
I'm sorry, and you fuckers could take this however you want, but they shot that guy and killed him. That cop needs to get a fucking job.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. You're going to put it all on this little dumbass motherfucker, but you know what? That dumbass motherfucker did not pull the trigger and kill that motherfucker. This motherfucker did.
You know what the best part of Blazing Saddles was for me?
When they're farting.
No.
Yeah.
The best part of Blazing Saddles is when all the bad guys like roll in and there's a toll booth. It's a dime. And it's like they roll in, and when they're about to destroy the city,
It's just out in the
do
middle
all
of
the
nowhere.
shit is out in the middle of nowhere. They put a toll booth out there, and it's a constant dime. Like, someone's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes. That's the best part. That's honestly probably one of the most, like, that like movie defined, like, what I think comedy is, and, like, what, like,
And it's
what
just a toll
creative
booth out in the
writing
middle of
is.
nowhere.
And
It's
it's
like
not
they
like
could
that.
easily just take like
They
2
could
steps.
just go around it, but they're criminals. They're terrible people. The idea to be
It's like
we gotta get a bunch
Klansmen
of
and,
it's like Klansmen
Drug
shit.
cartels and
It's like,
yeah.
but like someone's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes. It's just like that to me, like, was just so funny. And then like Young Frankenstein was like a big influence for me too.
Honey,
Absolutely.
I
Did you
remember-
see Young Frankenstein?
No.
Are you kidding me?
He hasn't seen things.
Honey,
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen a lot of stuff now.
You will love it. It's excellent.
I've
really,
seen
History of the World Part 1.
Weirdly enough, I don't like to sit and watch.
Those are
movies.
beautiful set of knockers.
I don't like
Thank
to watch movies. I don't know.
No, remember?
Thank you, Doctor.
No, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Doctor. Would you like to go back and roll and say, roll and say. Yeah, no, that's an excellent movie. Very, very
That's
good.
a beautiful set of knockers.
Yeah, I always thought you were just talking to me again because you like to discuss that.
I'm talking about the door knockers, goddammit. Jesus.
But I was like, I'm not used to you being like telling me that, so I was like,
Jesus.
thanks.
Who says knockers anymore?
Old guy. Now I prefer knockers over titties. Like, I don't like the word titties.
Titties.
Titties. Like,
Titties is kind of fun to
Okay,
say.
okay.
They suck them titties. I
Wait
don't
a
like
minute.
that.
Moist or wet?
Oh,
I have no problem with
absolutely
either.
wet.
Moist.
Wet is
Women hate moist. See, guys love moist.
No, they
Women-
don't.
Most people don't.
Women
know.
hate it.
And
Moist is a
the only
disgusting
reason
word.
I think
Women
I just think
hate-
it's funny because it creeps so many people out.
Yeah.
Women hate the moist word.
The other words that I hate, I can't stand when people say something to me is yummy. That actually makes me so upset. Like, oh, this is yummy. I'm like, fuck
Are you free?
You're horrible.
See, I didn't like that one.
Yummy
Or
and
tummy.
tummy. Yummy and tummy. Like, maybe it's because I hate children. I'm not
Hashtag
sure.
me.
I just
Because
punch
I hate children.
I'm sure your kids are fine.
Yeah, they are.
Sure, they're fine.
amazing.
I like my niece. I like my best friend's kid. I love her to death. I like other friends of mine. I don't have a personal relationship with a kid. I just kind of
Don't
don't
you
want
love
them
the way-
around.
No, I
Don't you love the way she
don't
goes-
blame you.
Don't
There's,
you love-
there's certain people that it's not for them, you know.
I know.
I mean,
get
you
it.
hit your dick, bro. I'd be like,
His
how's it
wedding
going, man?
present
You'll
was
just
a
be like,
vasectomy. That was his wedding present for
Don't you
me.
love the way they go from 0 to 60?
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, hey, how was your day, Dusty? You'll just be like, fucking family life, man.
It's amazing for
It's
me.
just like, I've seen some shit.
Yeah,
Literally.
you don't want to know where I've been. Well, we have.
If you need to borrow some underwear when you get a vasectomy, like I have.
No,
some
I already
shorts.
did. I already that's
Oh, you
done.
got a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
But when you start making 2 at a time, it's like I gotta shut that off. You know.
Shut it down!
So we did that, but
Shut it down!
the boys got sick, and so they had the flu and I had the flu. So all 3 of us had the flu at the same time, and one of the boys was like, yeah.
Well, it was a bad flu this year.
I could get into the
Do it.
details. Like,
Do it.
so they sit in these high chairs, and there's a bunch of
Was
like,
it just vomit
they're
and shit? Was it just
Well,
shit
yeah, there's
everywhere?
there's an explosion in the high chair. So I'm like, pick them up, you know, get them out, we start getting them cleaned up. My wife's helping me. We're running around. I'm trying to like control the damage, but I have the flu at the same time. So I'm already.
Did you have a real flu, Dusty, or
yes.
did you have like I have a cold, and I have a penis, and so I was gonna cry and be a bitch?
I mean, I had like every 5 seconds I was like
Okay.
the nausea.
So you're actually sick. Okay.
And I'm sitting there
Man flu is a real thing.
cleaning up this mess off of the high chair, and like you're having to like take paper towel and like dig in the cracks with your fingernails.
That sounds
and,
like I would just throw the high chairs
and,
away.
like, I'm like, no man should have to touch that much. I mean, just
so can you tell me
all
something?
3 of us.
Tell me something good about being like a father or.
Oh, my kids are absolutely hilarious.
Well, like, what's fun about it?
Well, what's fun about it?
What's good about being a parent? Like, why would I enjoy it?
Watching your kids grow. When you come home, like, do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when you come home and your dog.
But guess what? My dog dies in 10. Like, a dog dies in 10 years. I can get a new one.
I think that's
exciting. But no, I can get different breeds. If I had to have kids, I'd have to like get like a redhead one.
Do you like it when your dog runs and is glad to see you? Like when you come home.
I thought you meant, do you like it when your dog dies?
I was like, wait a minute,
no! Do you like it when your dog dies?
No. But like,
do you just count down the days?
Well, like my Mastiff is kind of problematic, and so like sometimes
we need to get him fixed.
When your kids are young,
I want to have a good life.
When your kids are young, they think you're cool too. To them, you're like one of the coolest people on earth. And you're like, if you only knew, kid.
I think.
And then they turn 13, they think
that just happens to me. That just happens to me all day, every day.
I'll be like, hey, this is on fleek today, huh? And the 13-year-old's like, did you just say on fleek? I'm like, yeah, that's a cool shit that people are saying now, huh?
Don't let your,
like such a dad joke.
If
I'm
you're
like,
gonna
I tell dad jokes now, and I think it's hilarious.
If you're gonna make jokes like that, don't let your kid watch 13 Reasons Why, because it's gonna be an issue.
I saw that, and that is the ending scene of that.
It glorifies. There's a TV show that glorifies suicide.
Well, my wife and I watched it, and then our 13-year-old started watching the first episode of the 2nd season with us, and I was like, I don't think for her age this is appropriate.
Well, the thing about it's not appropriate for anyone, because it's like a teenage girl who's likable, and like all of her friends are likable, and she kills herself with a bunch of issues, and then like she makes a tape for everyone that made her upset, like his 13 Reasons Why I Killed Myself. And it's just like, it's the most suicide glorifying thing.
And it's like, it like glorifies it as like this revenge.
Yes,
and
which is exactly what, at that age, that you want.
Yeah, that is.
Because I tried to kill myself in high school.
I definitely think that sends the wrong message.
Oh, it's horrible.
But for me, like, I'm a grown ass man.
You're a grown ass man.
I can sit down and process it. And I can watch it as entertainment. But some people.
Show dogs?
Entertainment affects people differently. I don't take entertainment personally. Like I look at it as that's someone's artistic expression.
I don't take most of it personally. I take The Handmaid's Tale very personally.
The what?
The Handmaid's Tale is on Hulu.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
It's the future Mike Pence wants.
Oh wait. No. Oh, time out.
Time out.
Time out.
Time out,
please. No, time
sorry,
out.
Dusty.
I'm not going to get political.
Okay.
I'm just going to say one quick thing.
Mike Pence sucks.
No. Barb, I need a drink, and then I got to tell this story.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you, my darling girl.
Dad, Meatloaf.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yes,
what is she doing in there?
Yes, sir.
Her mom, Meatloaf. What is she doing in there?
Dude, she's gonna hate fuck you later.
She already hates me. It's all right. She can hate me from a distance. Mike Pence.
With a gun.
This is the only thing.
Little stuff.
This is the only thing I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna move back to where we were.
Talking about show dogs.
Mike Pence talks to Jesus every morning.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry, but Jesus doesn't exist. So you know what? When you got voices in your head, that cannot be good.
I talk to Jesus every morning too. I say, please let me make it to work without getting a DUI because I'm still drunk.
Why would you talk to God? Because
I'm not an atheist, man.
I'm a
religious person.
There's a God or something. There ain't no Jesus.
Well, that's fine. You can believe that if you want.
That's where I'm at with the whole thing on that too.
Like, you can absolutely
teach their own.
Dude.
You can absolutely believe that.
Have you ever seen the movie Contact with Jodie Foster? No, you missed all that too.
Okay, you don't watch movies.
I don't watch
Stop
movies.
asking
But you had
stuff
seen
about
14 reasons why.
And I've seen Spaceballs.
Oh,
there's
Spaceballs.
movie you see.
All right, intellectual shit. I saw Spaceballs.
I've seen a few
Okay,
movies.
that's about
but Jodie Foster.
I am not cultured in that regard, I guess.
Jodie Foster at one point says, in space, if this is all there is, it's a lot of wasted goddamn space. So I believe in aliens. I believe in all that shit. I don't believe in Jesus. I believe in something.
Clearly,
There's something out there.
clearly he doesn't.
You
Is that
know,
why he stole his look?
I look like more like Jesus when I walk in church than anybody else. How many people in that motherfucking church look like Jesus other than me?
You look kind of Jesus.
That's why I don't go to church.
How do we
Because they
know?
all go, oh, fuck, he's back.
Jesus was a lot darker. Bro.
They look at me and they go, oh, fuck, he's
A
back.
lot darker.
You know what? He was black as fuck. I
Yeah,
bet.
it was very dark.
You said he wasn't real.
If there was a Jesus,
He wasn't
black.
real, but he was black as fuck.
Yeah, well, if there was one, he was black, he wasn't white.
He was
Shit,
No,
Jewish.
absolutely not.
Or he was really brown.
Let's talk about show dogs.
He had a good
guys.
dance.
Yeah, have you
Show
heard
Dogs.
Show
What
Dogs?
is
Okay,
Show
so
Dogs?
There's
Show Dogs is
new
this movie that.
thing. It's a kids movie.
Dude.
You go ahead. You want to talk about it? I read the Mommy article, but you know what? You haven't said anything. You talk about it.
All right.
Shattered Glass
Thank you
Films
for giving me
discriminates
permission to talk
against
You're
all
about it.
people.
absolutely welcome, Daddy.
All right.
No problem.
Shattered Glass Films discriminates against all people.
We do.
Well, like maybe like not all old people, just you.
Yeah, maybe certain old people.
Yeah, just this guy. Because you come into, I want to do the scene like this because what I saw. Oh, this is a little ragged jacket, motherfucker.
Yeah, so Show Dogs is this movie that's coming, that's like, I guess just came out recently. It's like a kid's movie, like a PG movie. Like it has Will Arnett and a dog, a police dog played by like Ludacris. And they-
Ludacris
yeah.
is the
Yeah, and they have,
Rottweiler.
yeah, like they're going undercover, like to stop some kidnapping of, so, you know, one
Oh,
of the
panda.
stupid animal like plot things. And so,
I know.
and
more
so
about
there's a
show
scene
dogs.
where they're at a dog show. Oh, and you know, like when you're at a dog show, they like, you know, check like the gums and all that. And there's a scene where they're going around to like Cub, and I guess it's like a thing. Like he's like, oh, the dog voiced by Ludacris is like freaking out, like, oh hell no, and then another dog just tells him just to go to his happy place and just not to think about it.
Can I
And
just interject like
then-
one thing? It's like that the ludicrous dog knows that this is coming up, right? So Will Arnett, who I really like, it's
I
only
do
excited
too.
me this movie. Like Will Arnett tries to condition the dog to understand that, like, hey, we're going to infiltrate this evil organization, but they're going to play around with your private parts. You're going to have to deal with it. And like the ludicrous dog is like, hell no, I don't want that shit.
And so he
like,
tells him to go to his happy place. And the parents, oddly enough, did not find this message but to their little kids. If
Like-
someone tries to touch your privates,
Oh, yeah.
You
just,
just
Yeah.
deal with it.
disassociate.
You just
from
deal
it.
with it, and the thing about it is like here's like the truth about it. I'm not really like big on like big parenting boards and stuff like that. The thing is that like, and then like when the releasers of the films are like, well, hey, that's a very real part of like dog shows. So we put that in there. It's like, is it a very real part of dog shows having a fucking Rottweiler voiced by Ludacris?
Yeah, like
You can just skip that.
don't do the realistic thing here. There's a talking.
It's a movie
dog.
for kids. Keep it about like poop and dog farts and like Ludacris voicing a talking Rottweiler sounds hilarious.
That's enough for me. Yeah.
Like
Oh, hell no.
like I'm kind of disappointed because I think it's really weird that they put such an emphasis on being like, I don't want to be touched there, but I'm going to be okay with it because
It's just in
I
poor. It's
want to
like
win.
it's just in poor taste. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't,
Exactly,
I don't
exactly.
understand how that gets by. All these people that
Well,
are
it's
probably
like-
pre-screening that.
Well, see, so here's the thing. It's like I don't even read those kind of articles. I saw the article. It's like, oh, this is there's an issue with this new crappy movie that sucks that I'm not going to watch anyway coming out. And I was like, I don't need to read that. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then someone I know, like I think is really pretty cool. Like Daniel P. shared it and talked about it. And I really think he's really woke. He's a great comic. And like I was like, oh, okay, if he's sharing this, I'm going to read it. And I was like, what is the issue? Does it say like bad words or is there a boob or like what is it? I read it, I was like, oh, what?
That is kind of inappropriate.
That's like, and I never agree with that kind of stuff, like that mommy board type of thing. I never agree with that, but I was like, that is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Do I think that like a 6-year-old girl who sees this movie is gonna be like, it's okay for me to be like molested? No, but I think it's a problematic stance to take on something. I don't think it's appropriate. It's like it's a kids movie. Like let's like keep it to like farts and
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
like
fine.
they have like a whole thing about like, well, we wanted to keep it really realistic to dog shows. Like, well, then you don't have a talking dog.
Well, and like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and to play, even to play devil's advocate on something like that, like a parent should be able to say that's not.
Well, like
that's not real. That's not appropriate. Whatever. But you're right. I mean, if you're trying to put out a successful movie for children, now, do you think that controversy helps? I'm
gonna watch it now.
Do you think it does?
I'm not gonna rent it. I'm not gonna pay money. I'll watch it on streaming eventually.
People vote with their dollars.
The fact of the matter is, it's like, oh, it's okay for me to get like touched when I don't want to because I can just go to my Zen place.
Yeah, no.
Like no, as like a victim of sexual, as a victim of like childhood sexual assault, like
I can't imagine that is inappropriate.
Like I was like, oh, what dumbass shit is saying about this stupid kids movie? It's like, oh yeah, I know.
To me, it's like
you don't go to a Zen place when someone touches your balls.
Do you
don't want to
see a gray area?
Absolutely not.
I don't see a gray area. Like, that's inappropriate.
No, the movie has not been widely released in theaters. It has not
been
widely released yet.
I'm in a Zen
place. It was a private screening.
Do you think they will edit it? So
I would hope they wouldn't. I honestly, I just say I'm like very disappointed in Will Arnett because I hire Will Arnett in great regard. He's an excellent comedic actor.
I agree.
He's very funny. Like he's great. I really like him a lot. And so the fact that he was just willing to like go along with this and not like as a father, as a husband and a father, like willing to go along with that. Like I find that problem. But it's not all about the money,
it is.
Though.
If he's getting paid.
But then But it's the thing about it is you have to have standards. If it was all about money, everybody would do porn.
It's all about money. You know what?
If I had a big ass about money,
Katie,
everyone would do pornography.
Katie, if I had a big ass cock, I'd be fucking.
There's nothing wrong with pornography. No, there's nothing wrong with pornography.
I would be thinking a giant living fucking. If I had a giant cock.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with pornography. I think that's a great thing. But I'm saying it's like if you're projecting. Like an issue like that, like it's like maybe he didn't even think about it. I don't know. Men can be kind of. I'm just gonna say it. Men can be kind of stupid about shit like that sometimes.
Sometimes they're insensitive.
They just don't think about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because
there's certain times where I'm like, please just talk to me like I'm a moron.
Yeah, but like the likelihood of something
4 times.
The likelihood of something like you're a big guy, right? Like the likelihood of something negative sexually happening to you at your age and like and stuff like that is extremely low, right?
Right, but I do worry about.
But you think about women and stuff like that.
Of course,
I'm saying, but like the issue is not something that you're going to beat the shit out of anybody who tries to do something that you don't want, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Look like I can, but not particularly. You know, I have to think about that every time I leave my house.
That is something. Yeah, that is like there's certain things that I don't say a lot about because I don't have that perspective.
And you do
and
you tell people that anyone who like bullied someone or said something shitty to someone deserves to be shot in the head, and like that's the issue of like they're like one of the victims was like would turn the guy down, like you should be able to do that. I've turned guys down before, and they've told me that I'm a stupid bitch and that they're going to kill me.
I would not try to rape you. I'm afraid you'd be bad.
That's just terrible.
I would.
Those are just terrible.
That's the only reason.
Terrible people, and they're out
If
there.
I was like small and like
someone said the other day like the thing that men fear most about going to prison is the thing that women fear most
it's
about
the reason I hold
walking
my
down
car
the street.
keys in my hand like Wolverine. If I
if you think about it that way, like that's interesting because I don't have that perspective. I'm like I walk into a place and I'm like
you gotta come.
I'm not worried about it.
No one's gonna fuck with you, man.
We happen to be born American white men, like just by circumstance, like, and that's just not something that I mean, it's not something you ever control, but that means that you don't necessarily, you have the option to not think about these things because you don't have to. But
Right.
there's people out there that do.
And it's not like it's a choice. Sometimes
Exactly.
you just don't. You don't have someone else's perspective, and that's it.
See,
And then when someone explains a new perspective of you to you, hopefully you have an open enough mind to go.
And sometimes
I
it makes you feel like
acknowledge-
shit. I don't
yeah,
want to make
right,
good
right.
guys like you feel like shit,
No,
but sometimes
you're
you have
right.
to feel like shit because you
Happens to me
have
all
to
the time. I'm a human
understand
being.
about
I
like
make-
what's going on.
I
I
make
don't want to make
mistakes.
you guys are
Things.
both like you. All of you guys are like good guys. I don't want to make you guys feel like shit about just being like born like a white and a man, but like you have to understand that there's a histrionic like fucking problem with a lot of shit that's going on that doesn't have anything to do with you.
And the only way I approach that to kind of stay out of the muck with it, I try to be a good dude.
You are a good
that's
dude.
what
You are a
life
good
is all
dude.
about, right there, man. You
And,
know?
That's all we
and
need.
even and good dudes make mistakes. Good dudes say stupid shit.
Okay.
Good dudes do irrational things.
See, you,
But like in general, as a person, just be a good dude, man. Like a guy, I don't care who you are. You know right and wrong. You know what's
And
inappropriate.
you have a
what's not.
13-year-old daughter, so you know that you want the
It's
example.
terrifying.
The example that you
Yeah.
set is going to set
Of
the example
course.
for her of what
I
she
wanna- I
accepts
wanna-
for the rest of her
I
life.
want to be an example of what a real man that goes to work every day and cares about his kids.
That's
And
right,
so
bro.
that's the example I want to set for her, that she should hold every guy she meets to that standard. And she
Okay.
should be allowed to hold them to that standard without ridicule.
exactly.
That's it. Without dealing with inappropriate advances, without dealing with the cyber shit. Like I'm a huge fan of the UFC. I follow hundreds of fighters because it's interesting. They show their training, they show all this shit.
Dave,
Super
the
interesting.
Hitman Rickles last night, bro. Did he win?
No, he lost.
But there's
No,
terrible
no,
things
no.
going on
Yeah.
within that world. That like the things like these guys who have training that you could just kill anybody at a bar. You just murder them, beating up their wives. Like how could you?
It's
like,
so
take that
weak.
Wait,
It's just so
Wait,
weak.
wait.
It's
Okay.
just such a weak
If you-
thing to do.
if
Like
you
this,
want-
it's this
Exactly.
this power thing.
But
Like
you know what? With celebrities and people in sports, I feel like we glaze over that a lot because they're so good with it. Like, we did that with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is an excellent player. He's a great acquisition for the Chiefs, but like he beat the shit out of his wife.
he had some very questionable personal life.
You know what I
problems,
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Randall
if
from
it-
Dallas.
Well, yeah, but it's. I lost track where I was.
well,
going
so
with it.
I'm sorry. I probably
Wait.
No, but the female fighters, it's right in the same vein. Like there are women that fight in the UFC that are straight killers, that are
Straight
people that have been developing their refined striking for 15 years. They've dedicated their life to martial arts. When I'm watching those fights, I want to see a good fight. I want to see a good sport. They post something on Instagram of them hitting mitts or something interesting, and all you see.
put some
look at
makeup
this,
on,
look at
and,
all this,
you
yeah.
look like a dude.
Or if they do look pretty, then it's completely
It's all just based on appearance. It
inappropriate
has nothing to
sexual
do with their
advances.
dedication.
I wouldn't like to
That's
see
the
Ronda
guy.
Rousey.
You should respect her as an athlete.
Who challenged
lady?
Ronda? Who's the guy
Wait,
who challenged
wait.
Ronda Rousey? Who was
There's
that?
Holly Holm.
Holly
and
Holm.
She lost to Holly
Who's
Holm.
the
and
gay
Amanda
lady?
Nunes. Amanda Nunes.
That is an animal. That lady, I got nothing but respect for. When her girlfriend came out there and kissed her, he was like, "Oh, you go, girl.
Yeah, girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't care.
I don't give a
Whatever.
fuck."
But
But that bitch is bad. I'm gonna tell you what. Tell me she ain't a bad mother.
Oh yeah, if you're fighting in
She
the
kicked the
UFC,
shit out of both
if you're
of
a
all of
yeah,
us.
if you're fighting in the UFC, you are a bad.
You are the shit
bad
of the
mofo.
shit.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's why I hate these guys that are like, it doesn't matter how many training, like these women cannot beat men.
Oh, fuck.
And
no.
guess what? I can
Like,
beat the
let me-
shit
let
out
me
of most
tell-
of
no,
those.
hold
Yeah,
on,
that
training.
shit
No,
is
let
just,
me put that in perspective for you.
Yeah.
Come to my gym and roll with, we've got pro fighters there. There's the woman that Kim Fox has just set a new world record in kettlebell. There's girls that fight in professional MMA that are getting flown into Europe to fight. There's girls that have purple, brown, black belts in
What
jiu-jitsu.
gym are
Yeah.
you
You go in there,
What gym are
and
you
as a
in?
dude,
There's a
it's
regular
like that
guy.
girl can have at it.
What gym are you
How,
in?
yeah,
Trust-
she's
Yeah,
gonna
I
beat the
would
shit out of
love
you.
to see that.
It's called Fox Fight Team. They're on Ridge Road. But they're,
I would love to see
Jake
that.
Fox is
I'd love to do
amazing.
that.
But those guys those women will beat
Look,
the
I've worked Feel my muscles.
I mean,
You're not impressed, but for a lady.
yeah, you should try jujitsu. You would love it.
I don't know.
John, you too.
I don't want to hurt myself.
It changes your life, I promise.
But I know if I needed to, at the end of the day, that I could like kick the shit out of some guy.
Yeah.
And I just like honestly like the people in the world that are so dirtbaggy. I almost hope they try it because I will just make.
I'd love to see someone try it on somebody, especially that knows how to do something.
Okay,
I'm a chef, man. I get burnt for a living.
Okay, and see, there's another thing. You look like a normal guy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, I am a normal guy.
You're not way buffed out or anything.
No, I'm a normal guy. Man.
Yeah. So you walk in someplace and somebody thinks they can fuck with you, and then you just fuck them up.
I'd walk away.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would talk to
would
him.
he's a really non-violent guy.
It's the fact is like it's not fair. It's not a fair situation unless it was something that was like,
Unless it
demanded.
was self-defense,
yeah.
of course.
Or defense
But
of
if
the
it's some
person.
jerk in a bar, if it's some jerk in a bar
Yeah.
trying to get me in a dick measure, I'm not interested
See,
in that crap. I'm not having it. I'll talk my way out of it.
Absolutely.
I'll buy the guy. What is the
It's
good?
defending
What is
somebody
the,
else.
What
though,
is the good that's going to come out of getting
You're ready
a
to
bar
defend
fight?
someone else.
This
though,
is
right?
this has always been my opinion. Hey, brother, let me buy you a beer.
Yeah, let's not.
You want to do a shot?
Tell me one good
chit-chat.
result of even if you get in a bar fight. Tell me one good result of if you win the bar
Because
fight.
you both go to jail now.
Dumbass.
You both get arrested.
Yeah.
Full Moon podcast at Bourbon Street with the main stage, my brother. I walked outside, smoked a cigarette, looked at the full moon, and man, this is not a good idea. There was 5 of us and 2 of them.
I got other shit to do.
Figure out how that came.
That's true, we do.
It's just idiotic to do it.
I'm the only one that got hit, and I got hit with a pool stick right here.
That's what happens.
That's to do with bartending. Is that the other guy at a bar? I made great money bartending. I heard.
Oh shit! Wait!
One of my bartenders got punched in the face by a guy because she turned him down a shot.
Horrible.
Hey, can you see it? Answer it. I can't see.
Sugar's podcast. This is Katie. How may I help you? Oh, what's up? Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I'm gonna pass you off to. Who do you want to talk to
Put it on
first?
speaker and put it to the phone.
I want to put that on. I want to put it on speaker. Okay. I'm really disappointed that
actually
you
got a
didn't
call
want to
in
talk to
person.
me because I'm great. But you know, we'll get over that. Well, I'll cross that bridge. Let me find the speaker button. All right. I don't have no idea. It's speakerphone. What's up?
Welcome to the podcast. Who is this?
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast. Who is this?
Hey, JoJo, it's Travis.
Travis.
Oh, what's up, Travis?
What's up,
You know Travis?
Not much, yeah.
Aw, that's nice.
I'm glad you guys got linked up, man. That's awesome. I was pretty pumped once I got home and saw you guys were on here.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
man, yeah, we've had a good time.
What?
I don't think Carol's gonna hit us up.
Yeah, Dusty is a good man, man. This is awesome. Glad you guys got linked up.
Yeah, man. Well, these guys all knew each other anyway. John has been doing Dusty's videos and stuff, so yeah, it's a good thing all the way around for everybody, right?
Heck yeah, man. Well, get Dusty torn up because he needs to be a little tight on it, looks like, for a Sunday fun day.
No, he's gonna get laid later. He's taking his wife to dinner and shit.
Yeah,
He's gonna eat the ass.
He's gonna eat the ass.
Why do we always gotta get back?
We're going ass eating.
You gotta eat the ass. I just found this out.
Gotta eat the ass.
Before you came,
I didn't know that you had to eat the
I did
ass.
research for you.
No, I'm cool.
Just put her in the shower and wash her butt real good and then eat her ass.
Hey, Dusty's wife does not need a butt washing. She is a beautiful lady.
Well, you gotta wash the butt first.
Oh yeah, she's
She
gonna
might
do
poop
that.
or something.
She's gonna do that
She's
on her
not
own.
poopers.
You know you gotta wash the butt.
Travis, wash your butt.
Travis, wash your butt before your girlfriend
If we
eats
could
it.
learn one thing today, wash your butt. It's good.
We learned a lot. We
Yeah.
went through like.
He said it's scrubbed
We
clean.
went through fucking.
Nasty
We went
fucker.
through a
You
myriad
lick her
of
butt.
topics.
Don't let her.
Myriad.
Tell your
I think we're
wife or
supposed to
whatever
do it.
she
It's
is
just
not
like,
to eat your butt.
talk about all this shit.
Do not eat the butt. No man butt eating.
Good guy.
Thank you.
And I
No
hope-
man
I
buns,
hope
no
you had a
man
good
butts.
time.
These guys, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're all talking over each other shit. I don't
We're having
know.
lots of conversations.
Oh, now we got people fucking bleeping us.
But you like
Okay,
so assertive.
later, Travis.
Great.
Give me a
Like,
shout when we get off.
reinforce that for you. Like, no, you're good.
Oh, I think you're hung up.
Trying. Thank you.
You're a good guy. Jossie's a good guy. You
We need to
guys.
get a better way to have like
I
audio
know.
and phone
Well,
calls.
God damn it.
I
know.
we could link it.
One cheap.
See if you can call Eli Willem into doing this.
But no, you're gonna start like we're like me and Sugar are gonna start having dinner once a month. I'm gonna pick the restaurant. You're gonna take me out and buy me dinner. It's gonna be awesome.
What about you both do?
Yeah, I would suggest.
And I'll have like I'll get my
steakhouses.
tits out.
Really
if you want.
expensive.
Like, it doesn't
You
matter.
just keep them the way they are. That's fine, because I can't touch you or nothing. Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna start having
wait.
dinner once a month. and
No,
you're
wait a
gonna buy
minute.
it. It's gonna be
No, wait a
great.
minute. Because now I got to ask this question. Because it's been fucking bugging me and bugging me and bugging me.
We're not swingers.
No.
No, that's not the question.
We get asked that a lot.
That is not the question.
I know.
The question is, I saw a picture, and that thing's worth that big.
Oh yeah, I have a breast implant.
Oh! Thank you! Because I was like,
I
what the
lost
fuck?
90 pounds.
Look, she got little tiny titties.
They weren't tiny, they were a C cup.
Well, they were nice.
No,
But they were that.
look, I lost 90 pounds. Okay?
You lost 90
I lost
pounds?
90 I gained some of it back. Don't you fucking think about that. But like I lost 90 pounds at one point, and my boobs were like they didn't look good. They were like just not great, and I was just like fuck it. And I made good money at the time, so I got breast implants. I got silicone breast implants.
Oh, I
and they feel
love
good.
you.
They look like real good. They feel and look like real boobs, and they're
They do.
And
They
now that I've
I would
gotten,
never
I
blink an
sometimes
eye.
forget.
Hello.
now that I've gotten heavier again, like they look like a
You're
lot.
not heavy.
Well, I'd like to lose about 20 pounds.
Wouldn't we all?
Well,
Yeah.
What are you?
How tall are you gonna lose that far? You
How
son
tall
of
are
a
you,
bitch.
honey?
Fucking almost 6 feet.
Yeah. Ah.
Almost 6 feet tall.
Stand the fuck up.
Yeah, she's 5'11".
5'11".
Have I shrunk in my old age?
Yes.
Am I like
You
5'8"?
need to start drinking some like cashew milk.
God
Or
damn,
something.
man.
But no, like I lost. I had
You lost
when I
90
was
pounds?
sick. I had gotten really.
You were sick. What was wrong with you?
Well, I have a lot of health problems. I don't want to discuss a lot. But
Okay.
like I gained a lot of weight, and
You
well,
lost 90
it wasn't
goddamn
even that. It wasn't even that. It wasn't 90. It was over the course. I lost 60.
Still, how did you do it?
Okay, I lost. Okay, here's what happened. Okay, I was a fat kid, fat middle school, lost 50 pounds, and it all back from stress and like not being able to move. Right, lost 60 that time, gained it back, lost 50 the next time. That's not for your breasts and all that stuff like that. Like they're not gonna look that great. And so I was just like, I hate them. I hate this. Like it looks good, like in like a shirt or something. Like you can't tell. And so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna spend the money. I'm gonna get like fucking implants.
I
And
love
I
it.
did. And now
I
they
had to
look.
ask. I'm
Here's the
sorry.
thing. When I was like really skinny, they looked kind of ridiculous. Because it's just like because like they bring you in, they give
They
you a
will
bra.
never look ridiculous.
They give you a bra and they like try in like different like things you wear. That like it was like oh no, I went for the biggest ones that like my girl, like this guy's a real doctor. Like no, like this guy's a real like some doctors will go like this if they give it. This was a good doctor. He's like this is the biggest I'm willing to go on you. Do you want to look like a cartoon? So a lot thinner than so really big when I was like thinner, and so
Did you do the armpit?
under.
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell you what, there is nothing fucking more pain. I live in my life. I have
You should have did the armpit.
I have a chronic pain condition. There is nothing more painful in this world than getting breast implants.
Ugh.
There is nothing
I
more
can only
painful.
imagine.
I can't because
Wow,
you
no
can't sit
thanks.
up out of bed. You can't get out of bed without being like, I ripped him! Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm gonna die! But like every day is better, like every day is exponentially better, but like I couldn't pull my own pants down.
What?
my best friend had to come stay with me and like pull my pants down when I needed to pee or something because you can't move. It
Oh, because
harmed.
they're heavy.
No,
That's
it's more like
They're
that.
healing, and if they move.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
watched
I
a
heard.
video of someone giving someone breast implants? It's really awful. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like rap on the show because they want the scar really small, but like they just feel like they're gonna bust out of you. Like
Well,
you
you
can't
know,
even believe
the
it.
best boob job I've ever seen,
Mine.
they went under the armpit and stuck them in
I
behind
couldn't.
the muscle.
I couldn't even imagine like the pain of that comparatively to what I had. Like
Really?
I know that would just I no. My doctor is a good doctor. He said, you guys do this. He's like, look, you're gonna have a couple little scars. The scars are about that big. The implant's about that big. And he's just like,
Wow, no shit.
got tiny little scars, and he's just like, no one's gonna see that besides if you're fucking on your back, like if they're looking for it. And he's like,
And they're not-
and
they're
who's
sucking
gonna see
your
that? My
nipples.
husband, you know?
So, I
But
don't
like,
care
yeah,
about
no,
that shit.
I think like we should like destigmatize like breast implants a little bit because it's more like look, do I think that women should be able to be happy with their bodies and like how they are and not do that? Yes. But
Everybody
also,
should be
my
able-
breasts were
yeah.
like always like a big thing for me, and I didn't feel good about. I didn't do it for him. He didn't give a shit.
But
He
you-
didn't fucking care.
It makes you feel
It
better.
made me feel better.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. You shouldn't do it for anyone else. If
Exactly.
you want to do something like that, any cosmetic surgery, or they
And I
say
have to
some
say,
stuff is cosmetic.
I don't
but
remember my doctor's name, but he's a very good one because like no one knows that like unless I point it out that they're fake, you know. And they
I would have never known.
They only look fake when I'm like at my ideal weight because they're just so big
I would've
comparatively
never
to my
known.
waist.
I would
yeah.
have never known, but you posted that picture, and I was like, where are her boobies at?
Yeah, no, I just grew.
You were
I'm a
young.
late bloomer.
You were
Yeah,
young,
no,
yeah.
I was really skinny. I was like about 145 pounds in probably the picture that you're talking about.
No shit.
And that's like honestly,
At
like,
your height, that's skinny.
yeah, extreme. Yeah, it was extremely thin.
Yeah.
I don't want to get back to that. I'd like to get to like, I was 6 feet tall. I'm a big bone gal, but like, you know, I like to lose about 20 pounds.
Well,
But you know, I'm working on it.
your old man loves you, so who gives a fuck?
I give a fuck because all I want.
Are you asleep over there, Joe?
Nope, I'm just taking it all
We
in.
can't see his eyes.
just
So I thought he might
drinking
have,
it in.
I thought he might, I thought he might have been
I
taking
have
a
breast
nap.
implants, and I
See, another
Very
thing
sad.
too. Every picture on Facebook is, boom. You got
great
some
eye-
bug ass eyes.
He's got some owl eyes, and I love it.
He's got some bug ass eyes.
He's a sensitive.
That would scare me if I was a woman and he was on top of me and fucking me and he had them bug ass eyes.
You know what really scary is when
I
he gets
know.
the knife
Oh,
out and the
yeah.
hypodermic needles and
The gimp man.
it's
The
great. It's awesome.
gas
Or the
mask.
gimp
But
mask
no,
and
yeah,
all
I have
that.
fucking breast implants, and I don't regret
Deal
it.
with it. Fight me.
I don't regret it.
Like-
Like, you know, you want to say it's problematic in society. Like, you know, what's problematic for me is like walking around all day with like my weight had fluctuated from being sick so much that
Losing
they
60
didn't look,
pounds is low.
they didn't
Goddamn
look
right.
like a 25-year-old's fucking tits, okay? And so I went and got new ones, and no one can really tell. They move like really, they feel like fuck it. Like, if you want to
They're-
go get breast implants, go fucking do it. But like, please take a week off of work because you're not gonna be able to
Take a
walk.
week
It's
off.
really, really
Your
awful.
titties are gonna hurt. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
If you want to restructure your face, if you want to do anything, like that's up to you. That's absolutely your prerogative, and don't
It's
give
your
anybody
fucking
issue with
okay,
that.
and there you go too. My
But
problem.
no, I don't want you to feel like you need it. You don't need it. All bodies are beach bodies. All bodies are beautiful in their own way. You don't have to do anything. But if it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel more confident, then absolutely consider a procedure. But I would absolutely recommend getting a surgeon with like great reviews because I've seen some boob jobs that would make you cry.
Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, no. You don't even want to go there. I knew a girl that was fat and she got boob jobs.
Like they
And-
look
and
so
then-
hard.
No,
and, like,
no,
you know,
no. You grabbed them and then you could feel them. And that's scary. That is really, really scary.
Hmm.
Dude, can you imagine grabbing a woman's titty and feeling something inside there?
No.
It would be like one of those stress balls that you just
Yeah,
like
like-
squeeze.
No, dude, it was done.
No, I watch a lot of porn porn, and like I see like porn where like this woman's 120 pounds with double D tits, and there's like
Jeez.
up here, and they're really hard. And like, good for you if you wanted to do that, but I hope that you didn't do that just for porn, because many women are very successful in pornography with small breasts. You know, you can absolutely do that, but it's just like they look like really fake. And most people don't know my boobs are. What?
I don't watch porn.
Me either. I don't watch anything.
You haven't
You
seen
ain't got time for a
You haven't
movie.
seen
Well,
Well, that's
You
one
ain't got
time
time
you're not
for
sitting
porn.
still.
I'm sheltered.
You're able to move.
I'm sheltered. I live a sheltered life.
You guys both don't watch porn.
No. I don't need
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
As long as my girlfriend sucks my dick, I'm
But
good.
like,
I
he's
ain't
not
got
always
pussy.
around. Like, you know, like he goes to work at a different time than I do, and I'm just like cranked like 5
Well, I
hours. I'm an enthusiast.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch people fucking.
That's totally fine. You're allowed to do that.
No, well, I'm allowed, but I ain't into it. It's.
You're fine. You don't have to like.
I
it.
like to watch me fucking. Me fucking is good shit. Okay.
Yeah, I bet it's great.
That. Okay. You bend over, stick that ass up in the air, let me watch my dick. Fuck your little pussy, because I don't do the poo. We've already been through that. I don't do the poo.
Because you're a fucking old man.
No, I don't like poo on my dick.
Okay,
Okay, douche your butt. If you
listen
douche,
to me.
wait.
If you
If
have
you douche your butt,
listen, you have
get
a
all the
healthy
poo poo
diet.
out of there. Get all the poo poo out of there. Douche your butt. Get all poo poo out of there. Then I'll do the poo poo.
Sugar, you have if you have a healthy diet, you take care of yourself, you're not gonna strike shit on anal sex because
There might
you
be
check,
poo in there.
there's not gonna be because you check that beforehand before you let someone
Douche it. Get some summer's Eve.
Absolutely not.
And douche it.
I eat chicken. I eat chicken.
John,
I eat chicken.
I
and
saw that
spinach.
smile. John smiled. He's
Because
going.
this conversation is just ridiculous.
He's going. Honey, get some summer's Eve.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
I'm not saying that.
I got a clean butt. I take clean fucking shit.
No, I've never struck shit.
He's never, in all the years of fucking you in the ass, he has never struck shit once. Because I keep a clean diet, I keep a clean butt.
We have gone to the butt.
You know, I
zone.
think this is a good ending point.
Let's do it.
Let's get Dusty back in here.
Wait, let's get Dusty back.
But hey, like, how
Okay,
about
so what do you got?
when we're done, let's why don't you check out some of his music videos? See what you think
Oh,
about
wait, no, we're gonna play something. What?
Douche the ass. I'm thinking that.
Yeah, he fucks off, and he's actually a fucking man, and he's a fucking man, just like a fucking ass if he has
Come
to.
on, douche the butt, and I'll do it.
Dude, she's fucking
Douche
cool.
your own fucking ass.
No, I don't want nothing near my butt, but my toilet.
Neither do I.
Come on, share the butt.
Shut the
See,
fuck
she
up.
don't want it. See, she don't even want it. She's old.
Well, I had a good
Fuck
time.
you.
That's a plan.
Let's watch some videos after the podcast of like this shit. You can share it later, but like I have to be home by 5 because I have a delivery.
Wait, are we gonna play? Wait.
Dusty, were you
Okay.
gonna play a track?
I can. How do we do
Let's
it?
do it, man.
He's got an aux
Okay.
cord somewhere.
You guys know how to do this shit. You guys are the
Fucking, I like that Sugar like really went all out today with his shirt and his pajama pants. Like you know he's all in.
You know I'm on.
Absolutely, brother. Like,
Which one are you gonna do?
Raider
guys.
What
pants.
should I do?
Well, you know which one I'm gonna say.
I'll crash down.
Well, I was gonna say don't give a damn anymore, but
Whatever you want. You want to do?
that's a
you
good.
wanna
That's
do
a good one to get. That's a
Right.
good one to go out.
Hey.
on.
You want to do a metal?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do it.
All right. Well, where's the cable that he plugs into? Is it that one plugged into the computer?
No, I don't.
Is
Check
that one?
that drawer. Check that drawer.
well, I'll be right back. I really have to pee or I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking-
I don't know where you're at. I don't know what I'm plugging into.
Grab one of them cables. I don't know.
Grab one of the
I don't
cables.
know either.
Okay.
There ain't no cables right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, like which one goes to your speakers?
Hold on.
I walked
I think
in,
it's
your
that
old
one.
lady peeing, man, and she's like, "It's cool. You want to like, it's not
Oh
bothering."
yeah,
Not a
that goes
big
to the
deal.
speakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that he.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, he's gonna plug it directly.
Yeah,
in?
he's gonna plug it directly.
Oh,
You did.
well here.
Great job, man. You're great.
Okay, here.
It was really good.
You got it
Thank you.
queued up?
Enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I do.
Alright.
This would be this.
Okay, this is Dusty Grant.
Name of the track
And
is.
Jason
We love you
Catlett.
guys.
Jason Catlett from Parallax. Clayton Gossett from Parallax. The name of the track is Don't Give a Damn Anymore.
Your volume up.
There you go.
It's gonna be so.
Hope you guys had fun today. We did.
I had a good time.
No.
I had to go eat something to eat, but like.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Uh,
See where Mom wants to go.
if you want to go, like,
Mine's on full blast.
you wanna go, like, fancy, I got the recommendation.
Here, put it on the speaker.
Oh, I think it's
What
the
are you trying
case.
to do?
I don't
It's
know.
not plugging in.
You trying to do like fancy date night?
You pop the case off real
Yeah.
quick.
Well, it's like a.
Oh, aren't those
it'll-
nice?
it'll
I got
be a-
one of those.
It'll be just laid back. Like we'll probably do jeans and shirts because we're going to a show.
6S is fantastic.
I've heard it's awesome.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Is that hard
Hope
to
you
get in
guys
there?
enjoyed the show.
Absolutely not. You can walk in there right now.
You didn't. We really don't care. We had fun.
Is there a dress code? Collar? Okay. She won't like it then. She's a big my wife's from Nicaragua. She's a mutual deal. Oh.
Yeah, this is him. And Jason Catlett from Parallax. He's singing and
Yeah.
playing guitar.
Yeah. I was wondering if I had to make reservations.
I mean,
I'm going to do that for a second. You need to use time for that show.
Yeah. You only need something.
Yeah, look like a
well, like, no, you absolutely don't have to dress up.
Okay.
It's very good. It's more just like really cool. I say don't say things and shit like this.
Yeah, he's playing one of them. Are you playing acoustic on this or electric?
I played electric on
This
this.
is electric. Okay, so you are still playing.
Cheers, brother.
I didn't play the solo. I didn't play the
That's
leads.
amazing.
I didn't play the leads or solos and everything, but I think that's what I'm doing.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We love you. Check this dude out. If you live in Wichita, go to the River Festival.
Yeah, that's where you go.
Quantum.
What's that? Oh yeah, the Quantum Credit Union stage.
Quantum Credit Union
Justice will
Stage.
get it done.
DustyGrant.com.
It's June 3rd.
June 3rd. Check him out.
Dusty Grant on Facebook,
Dusty-
ShatteredGlassFilms.com,
Shattered
Shattered
Glass
Glass Films on
Films.
Facebook,
Yellow
Yellow King,
Yeah,
King
but-
Katie.
But they're
And just like
prejudice.
Katie Getty is like, I'm pretty funny.
Complicated Gate.
G-E-T-T-E.
G-E-T-T-E.
Thank you.
Katie. G-E-T-T-E.
I think my dad, like, when you spelled it wrong, was just kind of like, wow.
She
this is
told me it was
she's
Katie.
dead.
Spaghetti like spaghetti, so I just spelled it like
That's how you pronounce
spaghetti.
it. I pronounce it. But no,
Hey,
like,
we
6
love
is-
you guys.
We're gonna have a good
Hope
time.
you enjoyed the podcast.
I think that's
We're
where
gonna have a
we'll
good time. She's
We're
really,
out.
really special. The service is excellent, and like it's really good. Let me know what you think if you do go there.
I will.
But if you want to, like, if she doesn't feel like going like all out on something, like you can go to like Dempsey's, which is not Dempsey's Brewer, Dempsey's Biscuit Co.
Okay.
Go there. And if you think about it in the future, I would highly recommend joining the Candle Club because it's live music every night, and
Okay.
like that's where I work. When you find dining and stuff, it's like $30 a